Hello everybody, my name is Rapid64 and I am back with Danganronpa with Jupiter in May.
Hi guys. So, Rapid64, I actually have, I need some advice.
Okay.
I have been trying to figure out if I need to, go to the doctor or something,
Okay.
because I've been having, what?
I was gonna say the answer is most likely yes, but continue.
Okay. Anyways, so, um, I've been having these really weird symptoms, and I don't know if they're symptoms or just, my body being weird again, as it does. So I've had I've developed an allergy to garlic.
Okay.
Not even like a minor allergy. I'm gonna be so for real with you. I touch that shit and it burns.
Okay.
So it's weird, but also at the same time, I've never had an issue with the sun being a problem.
Yeah.
Cause yeah, why are you laughing?
No, go on.
Why are you laughing? I'm trying to tell you about my serious medical issues and you're laughing at me.
Uh,
But I've never had an issue with the sun, that melanin in my skin keeps me pretty good. But lately it's kind of I don't know, it feels hotter than normal.
yeah.
And I seem like I'm burning easier.
Okay.
What do you think I should do?
Well, I don't think you should see a doctor anymore. For one thing.
Oh,
I don't
why
think you.
not?
I don't think you'll ever have to worry about doctors for the rest of your life. How do you feel about steaks? Like wooden steaks, I mean, not like food.
I mean, I've never really given it much thought, but I mean, it's weird that you asked that though, because it kind of bothers me that you asked. I don't know how to that's the
Yeah.
best way to describe it. It's it feels like if you knew someone who was arachnophobic and then you started talking to them about spiders. Yeah, it's only slightly bothering me because it's not in front of me, but it's still bothering me.
Uh-huh. Okay.
hmm
Um,
So, yeah, what should I do? Should I go to the doctor or?
I feel like you I feel like you need to invest in property because I don't think I've ever seen a vampire who didn't live in a castle or
Why are
property
we
that
talking
they
about
owned.
vampires?
Oh, huh?
Why are we talking about vampires?
Was talking about
You've just
vampires?
you were I'm just trying to
Who said that?
I'm just trying to talk to you about my medical issues.
Anyways, chat's
which-
asking me. Chat has some questions. Do you sleep in a coffin?
Okay. No. I do feel like my bed is currently not sufficient though.
Mm-hmm.
There's too much light coming in from my window in the mornings when the sun first comes up before I'm able to pull the curtains.
Mm-hmm.
And also it's just not cozy. It feels too roomy, I guess.
Okay. That's good. How do you feel about werewolves?
Oh, they're so hot.
Okay, well, yeah, that settles it. Anyways, welcome to Danganronpa, Trigger Happy Havoc. We're here with Monokuma, also me and Jupiter and May. Welcome in, Real Jevil. Thank you for dropping by and being a first-time chatter. Also, thank you for the follow.
Does that mean Gene Devil?
No, like the character from Deltarune.
I haven't seen any Adulta Rune except for the end of chapter 1.
You played all of chapter 1, didn't you?
No.
You keep on switching your story with Delta Rune chapter 1.
No, I do not.
First you told me you never played it or seen it or done anything with it because you hate demos or you hate chapter 1s. You want the full game.
No. I never said that. I never finished playing Undertale, so I never did anything with Delta Rune because I couldn't finish playing Undertale. Like, I just, for some reason, can't finish it. And so I didn't get into Delta Rune because A, I don't think I would finish it, and B, I don't want to, like, I know they're not connected, but I don't want to, like, see a different take on the characters without playing the original version of the characters.
Mm-hmm.
So I have seen Susie eating chalk, and I can't remember what the player character's like
Chris
canon name is. Is it Chris? I thought so, but
Yeah.
I wasn't sure. And Chris ripping out their own heart.
Yeah.
Have I been breaking into houses less? Significantly less, actually. Like, it's kind of just rude, you know? Like,
I still stand by that. I think you would love Susie's character. But yeah, all you need to know is that the Jevil is the name of a character in Deltarune. Anyways, we're back with Danganronpa. I'm gonna load the game.
Jevil's immediately my favorite person that's not Slink in your chat.
Why?
Because Jevil, say more shit like that. He needs to hear that shit.
Oh, I didn't even see that. Thank you so much, Jevil. That is very nice of you. Monokuma is my stepbrother. It do be like that. Oh, this is such a bad screen to just jump back in. Load game. 2 dead bodies on the floor. Last time on Danganronpa, we just started the investigation of chapter 3. Sorry if this was spoilers, by the way. They killed Fat Guy and Base Dude. Base Dude? Is he based? By the way, you can enter my house whenever you like. It says Spruce.
Thank you.
Anyways, like last time we started, we stopped at the investigation. Like it just said investigation starts when we end the stream. For context, I played Danganronpa the entire series like a bunch of different times, multiple times for each game. Jupe has never seen Danganronpa before in their lives. So,
I am the #1 Hifumi op. I've been waiting for this day.
You've been predicting Hifumi's death since day 1. And
I was not predicting.
You were manifesting.
No. I wasn't doing that either. I was praying. I was praying to every single god that has ever been prayed to. I was praying to all of them.
Real Jevil, you should have saw the scene. I don't know if you played. I think Leon killed them. I'm sure you played through this game before or seen it or whatever. The scene where Hifumi comes back for a split second in Hina's arms was so fucking funny. Because of the reaction. I need to go back and clip that. Anyways.
No, you don't. The amount of rage I felt in that moment.
We got the Monokuma file. Did we even check this? Victims were Hifumi and Kiyotaka. The cause of death for each was a bullet to the head. It's thought that they were both killed with a similar weapon. Is that all it says? And then we saw the dolly. The dolly was found when the body was rediscovered in the repository. The specific dolly has no handles, and blood was found on one of the wheels. It assumed that this is the same dolly that was in the equipment room where Kiyotaka's body was originally discovered.
Jevil is my #1 homie right now.
Yeah.
Sayaka and Hifumi hater. Me too. Me too.
There's only one way out of this room. There's definitely a lock on this door, but it could only be locked from the inside. I don't see any way to lock it from the art room. Okay. Where's my button that says, is it Q?
I also, you guys missed it after stream. Was it the day after last week? When I was defending Leon?
I think so.
That's my boy, and I'm sad we did not get to see more of him.
There are hammers of all different sizes hanging on the wall. Are those some or more like mallets? Mallets. Could the Justice Hammers just been disguised using these as a model? Or could have been designed using these as a model? Either way, all the hammers have obviously seen a lot of use. They're all covered in debris and chalky stone powder. Wait, for some reason this one hammer isn't dirty at all, and it's wet. Did someone wash it recently? Nice! Spotless hammer. Bye-bye. See you, Jebel. I guess we could... Hey, bud. Taka, he'll never move again. According to the Monokuma file, Taka died to a blow to the head. We found Justice Hammer 4 near his body in the equipment room. Is that what was used to kill him? And there's a tarp laid out under his body. Did the killer use this to move Taka's body? That way, there wouldn't be any blood left behind while the body was being moved. The blue tarp.
How do you imagine they got Hifumi on the pallet?
Yeah, the dolly?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Because, like, if you try to roll him onto it, it's gonna flip.
Yeah. He is very, dolly flippy. Anyways, Hifumi's big... You fucking Makoto, too. Hifumi's big cold body is laying on the floor.
It is ass. That's my boy.
His really big body. Like, holy shit, Makoto. I mean, how on earth was the killer able to move someone so big? From the nurse's office where he was discovered to here the repository. All the way up from the first floor to the third, and all without anyone noticing. How the hell? It's no good, I just don't get it. I can think about that later. For now, I had to finish investigating Hifumi himself.
I love how Rapid 64 that how the hell delivery was.
What do you mean?
Everything else, it can be like, okay, that's Rapid kind of leaning more into like a protagonist kind of voice, and it all of that left when you said, how the hell?
It's because it's out of character for Makoto, but it's so in character for me. That specific how the hell, well, looking at that.
Yeah, I'm aware.
If I remember correctly, Hifumi's fatal injury was also a blow to the head. Probably from Justice Hammer 3, which was laying on the floor in the nurse's office. Huh? Wait. Something's off about his body. Why am I getting this feeling?
I think there's a lot of things off about his body, but go off.
Something's different here. Something about Hifumi's body in the nurse's office versus his body right now. That's it! His glasses! When his body was in the nurse's office, his glasses were covered in blood. But now they're completely clean. Does that mean someone wiped his glasses off? But who would do that and why? Hifumi's glasses.
A remorseful killer. That too.
That it's the opposite.
Why are you laughing?
No, it's because it's the opposite of like closing someone's eyes in death. You know, that like peaceful thing of like closing their eyes. Instead you open them.
Well,
out of spite.
No, like that is also like a sign of remorse.
Is it?
But yeah, closing someone's eyes after you kill them, that's like a sign of remorse because you don't want them to look at you because of the guilt.
But this is specifically opening eyes.
No, it didn't. No, it wasn't specifically opening eyes. It's cleaning off their glasses, which is like a specifically a kind gesture. You don't clean off someone else's glasses unless you are taking care of them or like it is someone that you care about.
Yes. Dead until proven alive or alive until proven dead, unrelated. What the hell are you talking about? Alright, ad break. Hina, what do you got? This is your line.
Oh my god, is it Hina?
Why do you
Hold
say
up.
that? Why do you say that?
Okay. So Hina has seen how many murders now?
Like a lot.
Yeah, okay. But she reacts so strongly to Hifumi specifically.
Okay.
Also, when bro was like, not dead for a second, if you think the blood on their glasses is ugly, you're fucking wrong. That's what. But the first person to rush to Hifumi and like mourn for him in a way that she has not done for any other killer or any other victim. She rushes to Hifumi, and then she's sitting there comforting him and like crying when he's coming to, which would be an implication of guilt.
Okay. Interesting.
And also, like I said, the cleaning of the glasses is a very, like, it's taking care of someone. Look at him, though. We're not considering that. We're considering Hina's actions as a potential suspect. Put her very well into the thing of this is more than a little bit plausible, just purely based on her actions after the murder.
I see.
Because she didn't react that strongly when Chihiro was dead.
Yeah.
And you would arguably, Hina has proven herself to be very much a girl's girl. And, like, if I am remembering correctly, Hina was very much trying to get Chihiro to interact with the other girls, right?
Yes, that is correct.
Okay. So the person who she was trying to get close with, and she was trying to, like, make comfortable and be all buddy-buddy with, she did not react that strongly when she died. But when the person who has been harassing both Hina and all the other women dies, she has, like, an aggressively, like, not violent, but aggressive in the sense of, like, intense reaction to that event.
I see. Interesting. That is very good thinking. I love that train of thinking for you.
See, but the thing is, every time I do this, because when we were playing Phoenix,
yeah,
I get scared when we're playing this, because when we were playing Phoenix and I was pulling that shit, because that's how I always approach this, you were like, I promise you it's not that, you're looking too much into it. You were looking too deep. And now I'm sitting here and I'm like, is this too deep for this game? I don't think so, but also it 100% could be.
So here's the thing. This is why I wanted to play Danganronpa on stream and I didn't care what happened with Phoenix. Is because Danganronpa is a lot more of your kind of understanding of crime. It's very much of like knowing the people who are involved. Phoenix Wright is like, what are the logistics of it? How does this logically piece together and make sense? Danganronpa is all about trusting and mistrusting the people around you and taking account their personalities. That's why I wanted you to play this.
I trust 2 people around me, and one of them I really should not.
Who, out of curiosity?
You know damn well who.
Okay.
Celeste would kill me for a potato chip. And Kyoko's Batman, so I have no reason to fear.
Yeah, sense of justice.
I don't trust Byakuya any farther than I can throw him.
He has shown himself to be a little bit of a dickhead.
He has shown himself to be a dickhead, but he has also shown himself to have a very, while it may not be one that you can see, like, without having to think on it real hard, he has a line.
Okay.
Like, he has a, like, he has a line, and you can tell he has, like, driving forces behind him other than just money.
Yeah.
But also, like, again, bro would sell me for a potato chip, so.
The thing I will say about Byakuya is, like, of course he's an asshole, but, like, he is motivated by proving himself, you know?
Yeah.
It'll be
Yeah.
one thing if he was a spoiled brat, but he makes an effort that he wants to be on top
his
because of his own
motivation
power.
his motivation is to be his own man.
Yes, to be the best
While
of his
also,
own man.
and then he also just has like a side motivation of, I want this to be difficult. I want to make this difficult both for myself and everyone else, because if we cannot do this correctly when it's difficult, then what right do we have to get out of here? And I have to respect that.
Yeah. Aoi Asahina is amazing. Right you are, Jebel.
See, further proving she's guilty. I am a Hina enjoyer, but also I 100% would not be shocked if Hina was guilty right now.
Jebel, you better not say anything. I know you just got here, but like, bro to bro, cool person to cool person. Please don't spoil anything. I really want Jupe to be surprised when all the random shit happens in this game, because it's Danganronpa. Anyways. Okay,
Yeah. Yeah, I got it. Hey, Makoto, I've been thinking about something. It's about the repository.
We're not in the repository, we're in a storage room. This ain't the pooper. Sorry, I tried to make a joke and I've kept being unfunny.
This
but
ain't
I
a
didn't stop.
beach, it's a bathtub.
Thank you. Huh? What is it?
After Hifumi and Taka's bodies disappeared, we split up to look around, right?
Yeah.
I was really scared, so me and Sakura stuck together. I couldn't read there for a minute, that's why I paused. And we came right to the repository to, you know, look around. But when we got there, the repository was locked. We couldn't get inside.
It was locked?
And we came here as soon as the search started, so there's no way someone could have beat us here. So if that's true, then who locked it? And why is it unlocked now?
I wondered the same thing. The door was locked when the search for the bodies began, but now it's wide open.
So, Sakura is best girl. That is correct. But also, I would like to bring back that last time I posed that Sakura might have been behind it, and they brought up, after I brought that up, they brought up the potential of an accomplice. So in the event of that, would it be proving who was the accomplice and who wasn't?
It would be proving who's the mastermind to put the plan into
Who was
action.
the mastermind and who was just there to help? Okay, cool.
Yeah.
That's what I was asking, and I just phrased it incorrectly.
Yeah. Really, we don't really care about the accomplice. We just want to know who did the killing blow and who planned it all. Alright.
I have theories.
There might be some secret lurking in there, but I'll probably have to leave this area to figure it out. Yeah, the door can only be locked from the inside of the repository, which makes me wonder. Hina and Sakura both confirmed that the door was locked after the search for the bodies began. And the door is designed so it could only be locked from the inside of the repository. In other words, when Hina checked, somebody had already gone in the repository and locked the door. When they were done, they unlocked it and left, which is why it's unlocked now. So that certain someone, Hina claims that there's no way someone could have beaten them to the repository. Was it the killer who's still roaming free, or was it one of the victims? Bro, if I was in Danganronpa, I would look at the wall and pretend I known something. Okay, let's see, what else is in there? Biaki, what's up?
Has anyone ever told you that when you're doing voices, you sometimes resort to, like, the Markiplier voice? You were just doing, like, the Wilford Warfstache voice there for a second.
Wait, with what line?
Just, like, like, the door is designed to only be locked from the inside.
Okay, I have been told that I kind of do the Markiplier voice. especially
You do.
when I introduce stream.
Yeah.
I have unintentionally, like me just trying to introduce a stream, being like, "Well, hello everybody, my name is
Hello,
Rapid64.
everybody.
Hello everybody," and then Pigeon keeps making fun of me because she's like, "Hello everybody."
No, as she should. I've done it a couple times too because it's so funny. And like we all know why you do it. It's a very like simple, very casual like way to
Yeah.
introduce yourself. But also, Rapid sounds like that one guy who everybody can vibe with.
I
Travel.
Mhm.
I'm beginning to think, and I do not mean this as an attack, but oh my god, the glazing is making me think like, is this XP on like his alt account?
No, that is very sweet. Thank you. I tried my best to be vibey. I like the vibe. I like the chill. I like to be casual. Sorry, I fucking.
Jupiter, you are a vampire, potentially. Not that you can prove.
But yeah, if you look back at some of my Hollow Knight streams, I'm like, hello everybody and welcome back to Hollow Knight. My name is Rabbit64. But I think it's so funny.
I saw Yami Mash played this, and it
I
looked
did
like
that
so
bit.
much fun.
I did that bit when people made fun of me. I was like, welcome back to Hollow Knight. I heard that Yami Mash played, and I thought it sounded really, really good. And that's a terrifying thing. Wait, this is a very important question. Okay, hit. Yeah. Do you actually wear a green sweater? I do. I haven't worn it in a long time.
Not anymore.
I haven't worn it in a long time. It's still in my closet. Like, I still have it. It's just I don't wear it because it's old and, like, itchy. But I've been wanting to get a new one. Like, a legit rapid green hoodie. I have a light green one. I have, like, a olive green one that I wear a lot. It's in his closet waiting to be noticed. Yeah, I have an olive green one that I switched to. But it's summer now, so I don't wear that anymore. But before, yeah, I was wearing that shit all the time.
Didn't I tell you to bring me your hoodie so I could sew it for you?
Yeah,
I feel like that was you. I said that too.
that was my blue one though, and that's
Oh.
the one that's been through the most shit. I still wear sweaters over summer. I used to. This is the first summer I'm not wearing sweaters or hoodies or anything, cause it's legit too hot for me.
Character development.
Character development. I have arms. Anyways, Byakuya, do you really think Hiro did it? I don't see how anyone could think otherwise. When the attacks, murders, and disappearances all happened, every one of us had an alibi. And the last thing Hifumi said when he died, yeah, he said Hiro's name.
So in other words,
Then there is no room to suspect anyone else. Okay, but if he did do it, why would he hide his identity with that weird costume? Maybe he thought that no matter what happened, he'd be safe as long as he covered his face. Because he's the fool of the century, you see. I mean, he is kind of dumb. Talking about Hiro, guy with the big afro.
Yeah, I know
Right,
who Hero
okay.
is.
Cool. But do you really think that's enough to explain it? I feel like there's a clue hiding in there somewhere.
what?
And that's all that bothers you about this case? Well, no, there's a few other things. Like, why did the killer try to hide the bodies? They probably figured out that if we couldn't find the bodies, we couldn't complete our investigation. But if that's the case, we found the bodies pretty easily, didn't we? Again, it comes back to the fact that the culprit was a moron. Is that really all there is to it? The other thing that bothers me is, why did they bother killing 2 people?
What?
What? Because all the rule says is if you kill someone you get away with it, you graduate, right? So if you're the killer, your number 1 priority is not getting caught. But killing 2 people means more clues, more chances you'll get found out.
I see.
Hold on. Perhaps. I see.
Byakuya, please.
So that's what it means. Is everything okay?
That's enough.
Don't talk to me as if we're friends. Huh? What's with
I
the
really hope
attitude?
this man is on. I really hope this man is on the same page as me.
But you have my appreciation.
Goodbye.
Thanks to you, I might have some fun with this case after all. His
Also,
yes.
I would like to also add to my pile of evidence that Hina was at least involved, but I'm guessing based off evidence that this is a 3-man job. Minimum 2, but I'm guessing 3-man job because someone who the only person unaccounted for the first attack is Hero.
Yes.
And also there are only 2 people on the playing field. There are only two people on the playing field who have the height to be that much taller than Hifumi. And also the alibi for Hina and Sakura when they came to this room and they were like it was locked was just each other.
I see.
So
I see where you're going.
I feel like it's a 3-man job. It's just about which one of them did it, which makes me lean towards Sakura or Hiro. More towards Sakura though, because as I mentioned, her defense of Chihiro and Hina especially, and the weird activities from both Hifumi and Titler in relation to Chihiro's AI.
I see. Interesting. I'm very. It's fascinating to hear. I can't say anything about it, but I can't confirm otherwise. I can't even make comments about it because I don't want to like lean towards one way and be like, but that is very interesting. He talked as if he figured out something. But if he did, would it have killed him to just tell me what it was? There's gotta be a clue around here somewhere. Maybe I should check somewhere else. There's some places I already know about. First, the nurse's office where Fumi was found, and the equipment room where Taka was found. We're not talking to Sakura because she's just gonna recap everything that happened because it was such a wild goose chase during the actual event, you know? But if you ever need a refresher, or I could talk to her now. Remember when we were like, oh, let's go up the stairs, let's go down the stairs, let's go into this room, we had to scream, we had to go over here, we searched the second floor, and blah blah blah. And it was it was very hard to keep track of. Sakura remembers all of that, so if we ever need a refresher on what exactly happened during the wild goose chase, we could ask Sakura. Cool? But we don't have to do that if we remember everything. Hey, Monokuma. Doo-doo. This music is kind of... That's not it. Oh wait, no, actually, we do need to go here. Move past the giant air purifier. This is where we found Taka's body. Oh, hey, Joe.
Oh, fuck. You didn't make that demo real.
Oh, fuck, I didn't.
No, and I don't remember what her voice is. I was sleeping right here when the killer carried the body away.
That's pretty much it, yeah.
Yeah. I'm super pissed. I missed such an ultimately rare event.
Alright, buddy. There's some kind of tire mark going to the pool of blood in the middle of the room. That reminds me about the dolly in the repository. There was blood on the tire. Could that blood have come from here? Which would mean that Taka's body was moved from the equipment room to the repository using the dolly. Both rooms are on the third floor.
The speed at which Makoto catches on to things is going to continue to astound me.
Both rooms are on the third floor, so that should definitely be possible. Spare some files for us to... or flies. But even if the dolly was moved to use Taka's body, what about Hifumi? Makono being hung up on this Hifumi bit is so funny.
No, it's a very valid point.
Hifumi's body.
Logistically, it's incredibly valid for that to be a part of the investigation, because if the dolly was, even if the dolly was moved, like, it still takes a considerable amount of strength to move Hifumi. But if the dolly wasn't used, that knocks out pretty much everyone.
Okay. Hifumi's body was in the nurse's office on the first floor. Even with the dolly, there's no way to get it up to the third floor. That's still a total mystery. We got TTS now? No, not yet. I have not implemented that. Justice Hammer 4, the weapon that was used to kill Taka. It's on my to-do list. The body was moved, but the murder weapon was just left here.
I would never do that to you guys. I would let you have your text-to-speech because I like when XP uses it 27 times in one stream just to make me laugh.
I plan on adding it, I just haven't gotten around to it. Tell me, why would you leave? The weapon. Huh? This tarp. I feel like I've seen it somewhere before, and just recently, too. Do I have to... Do you have anything more to say? I know. It's the same thing. Okay,
Put me in Danganronpa. I know how to dust for Prince. Please put me in Danganronpa.
Well, we don't have any
I would change the
dusting
skin.
equipment.
Yes, they do.
What do you mean?
You can use any powder that will stick to oil, i.e. flour. Is it super effective and gonna transfer well? No, not at all. However, I can look at people's thumbprints.
Okay.
I can go around and be like, Byakuya, give me your fucking hand, bitch. No, I don't care. We're not holding hands. This isn't a weird thing. Give me your fucking hand.
Yeah.
I prefer a tyrannical dictator to president, personally.
Celeste?
Please do not ship me with the child, please.
Oh, I forgot that Jordan. Celeste, was she really attacked with this Justice Hammer 1? But what the heck is this thing? Yeah. You're truly a maybe boy. Maybe a boy. I'm palm reading you, bitch. Give me your hand.
I was telling my mom about the maybe a boy thing earlier, Sling.
What is a maybe a boy thing?
I outsourced that work to Slink. Remember?
Okay.
And that was one of them. Slink, I got some more people for you to do that for if you're up to the task. What if... Just imagine going into the library while Byaku's in there and just like shoving a piece of paper in your mouth to assert dominance. Like ripping it out of a book and shoving it in your mouth. Chewing it, swallowing it.
Yeah?
Yeah. To assert dominance.
Hey, Byaku, what are you doing?
No. I go in and eat the paper in front of Byakuya. Like he's reading a book. I rip a page out of the book he's reading, shove it in my mouth, start chewing on it, and then I just walk away.
I think.
How do you think he would react?
I think he would be the victim of the next trial. I feel like he'd off himself for that.
No, I'm trying to listen. If you put me in a situation like Danganronpa, my goal, other than to kill at least one person and get away with it, is just to weird the fuck out of everyone so they leave me alone.
Okay. Justice Hammer 3. The only...
My girl,
Whoa.
best girl.
Justice Hammer
I
3.
love
The
her.
one that was used to kill Hifumi. Someone moved the body but left the weapon behind. Why are you what are you investigating,
They could-
Celeste?
They could never make me hate Celeste. I am not investigating anything, precisely speaking. I am simply going around seeing if Hiro might be hiding somewhere. What about you?
Oh, you know, I'm just checking this and that. The main thing on my mind is how someone could have moved Hifumi's body.
Let's see.
How Hifumi was moved, eh?
When it disappeared, you were supposed to be in the nurse's office, right?
Yes, indeed.
Correct. Hina was not feeling well, so I stayed behind to look after her. But she seemed to be getting worse, so I took her to the bathroom.
And when you got back, the body was gone?
We could not have been gone for more than a minute or two, though.
Yeah, Hina said the same thing. So then the killer was able to get in, move Hifumi's body in that short amount of time.
Indeed.
Imagine. Okay. Wild idea.
Okay.
Imagine everyone's in on it except for Makoto.
Yeah.
And they were just like, Makoto does not know how to keep his goddamn mouth shut. No one tell him. We're doing everyone a favor right now by getting rid of him.
Wow. I low-key think Leon did it. I would think so. To carry off someone as big as Hifumi in only a couple of minutes is... I can't think of it as anything less than impossible. Nice. Is that all? What's that? Oh, that's you. A refrigerator. I wonder if there's anything to drink inside. After everything I've been through, I'm totally parched. Maybe just a quick peek. There's a bunch of blood packets here. For blood transfusions, I guess. It doesn't help me, though. I'm not a
Yeah,
vampire.
transfusion.
Unlike people. Some people.
What?
Huh?
Why did you say that so aggressively?
I don't know. Why did I? It's just a normal trash can. Huh? Wait. There's something inside. It's too small to be a handkerchief. It's a glasses cleaning cloth. And it
Get
got
that shit
some...
off my screen.
It's got some kind of cartoon character on it. Ah, but it's also covered in blood.
Oh,
Did you find something?
Yeah, there was a bunch of cleaning cloths in the trash can. Or there was a cleaning cloth in the trash can. I told you I was gonna be worried about it. You can give me my goddamn rapid point.
huh?
A cleaning cloth?
And it's all bloody. Whoever this belonged to must have had to use it to wipe up some blood. But who needs to do something like that?
I haven't the slightest idea.
Yeah, me either. But I think it might be important. Nice.
Fun fact, when I do Celeste's voice, I fold my hands together behind my back, and I usually lean forward into the mic every time I say one of her lines.
Oh, so this is where you were. I've been looking for you. You've been looking for me?
Yay!
Is this time?
Pride Month!
I wanted to thank you for what you did.
Is-
Not
I was kidding, but
not that you meant to, but you ended up making this little game of ours very interesting indeed. You should go to Hero's room. Oh, and let me give you this. Meet in the dining hall. This is the note Hero wrote to get us all to meet up together, right? You remember well. Well, the penmanship was pretty remarkable, so it left an impression.
It's all clear now.
Anyways, this makes it clear, right? This is a trap. What is? Things grow ever more exciting.
you made him British again.
Fuck. What are you talking about? I already repaid mine. Sorry. I already repaid my debt. I don't owe you any more explanation.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Byakuya, but he's voiced by Bryce Papenbrook.
So we said to go to Hero's
Actually,
room,
there's that one.
but what's waiting for me there? I gotta go to Hero's
Byakuya.
bedroom. Byakuya told me to go to a bedroom? Dude, I was just about to tell you that
I
you were
have
doing so
some
much better.
very I also was like, wow, he hasn't done the British Byakuya at all. And then as soon as I had the thought, he made him British again, and I was like, god damn it. Anyway, Slink, I have some bad news for you. Bryce Papenbrook is in this.
I think he's in the anime, not specifically the game.
I
'Cause
can
they're-
double check that.
Don't, please. I don't want you to risk spoilers, but I think
God damn it.
I think-
I'm pretty sure he is in the game. It's been a
Okay.
while since we've heard him, but I feel like I vividly remember me and Slink being, god damn it, it's Bryce fucking Papenbrook.
who is it?
Everywhere I go, he's here. Makoto?
Oh, he's Makoto. I heard him.
Yes. Who else would he be?
I don't know.
Who else would Bryce Papenbrook play?
I don't know who that is. The door is
He
unlocked.
plays every, like, Wonder Bread anime character. Like, Wonder Bread anime main character.
Yeah, I gotta do the Bryce Papenbrook voice for Makoto then. I guess I can go inside. Byakuya did say to go look, but it might not be a great idea. But I'm gonna take the plunge. Anyways,
Fun fact, earlier, I was like, oh shit, we got Danganronpa tonight, and I was like, haha, it'd be funny to set myself up and be like, here, let me do Makoto's voice. Let me give this the Bryce Papenbrook treatment. Just because XP and I do it constantly.
whoa. Don't worry about that camera over there. There's a glitch. This a mother effer does not know what the fuck Brian Papenbrook is. This is
I
Hero's
just
room.
remember.
Hmm?
I just remembered that Bryce Papenbrook plays like one of my favorite characters. I'm gonna kill myself. Anyways, Hero's Room looks really cool.
It has all kind of weird stuff in here. Where'd he get it all from? More importantly, he still hasn't turned up, which means he can't really complain if I don't get his permission to search his room, right?
I don't think that's how that works, but go off.
Yeah, look at Hero's room. He
Wait,
got a whole bunch of cool shit.
Hero
What?
Bestie, how do you have all of this shit?
Here's the thing. Everyone has cool shit in their room except for Makoto. You can go to other people's rooms for their, like...
He has the Bryce Papenbrook curse, I see.
Yeah, so... we could... If we catch people, like, on their free time in their room, sometimes they'll invite us in. And, like, let us see their room. And they have cool shit in their room. Makoto's the only person who doesn't have anything unique in his room, except for the golden sword that was used to kill Sayaka.
All
what is there?
Sayaka's fault, I would like to point out.
Oh.
I do not know what the first I don't know what the first Bryce Papenbrook character I ever heard was, because I didn't find out who he was until a while later. I'd have to look through. No, I know exactly who you're talking about.
How does the bathroom even get this dirty? I think there's something in the cardboard box. It's blueprints for something, and something's made out of what it looks like cardboard, plastic, and plaster. Is this Robo Justice? And it's in Hero's room. But wait, these blueprints. Something about them bothers me. Robo Justice, have the arms bend like this?
It seems more like something for like character work,
Yeah.
because you wouldn't have a note of like have the arms bend like this if it was something you were gonna wear more than like.
Oh shit. Yeah, that's a good point. Thank you for the oof. Is there anything else in his room, or is it literally just that? I think it's just that.
I
Yeah.
don't think I want to. take orders from someone with a girl's name like Tiffany. I'll have you know Tiffany's a very masculine name. Makoto, big news, big news!
Yo, what's up? What's wrong?
We found Kyoko! Thank
What?
God!
What?
I'm actually not slouching because I'm doing Aui's voice lines right now.
Is she okay? Where is she?
Wait, I wasn't done. There's more big news.
Just a second.
Robo Justice showed up too.
Robo Justice?
It's Hiro wearing the costume.
Okay.
Anyway, as soon as you can, head to the pool on the second floor.
To think Hiro and Kyoko would turn up at the same time. Anyways, I had to head to the pool. I ran to the second floor as fast as I could. Makoto's the only one out of breath.
Kyoko would never. And even if she did, I will defend her.
Oh, it's all my friends. Oh, sorry. Kyoko and...
I mean...
Man, I had like the worst day.
Look at how shittily the art of the stairs spray painted. Look at how shitty the spray paint is.
The entire costume's so cool. Except for
You know that shit is running. Like, it's not evenly done. You know that you can see, like, individual globs where the paint has pulled up.
Hero? Voltron.
Voltron.
Yeah, it's my...
I can't go back. I can't go back.
It's my...
You can't take me.
It's my best friends. Batman, Hina, Celeste, and Transformer.
Byakuya's here, too.
Hey Byakuya, how's it going? Apparently, that ridiculous object is Hero. I'd ask Kyoko for details if I were you. Okay.
Don't tell me what to do,
Right.
bitch. I found Hero. He was jammed into the pool room locker. It looked like he was fast asleep, so I kicked him and woke him up. Valid.
I still can't believe you kicked me. You could have been like a little more gentle about it, like, I don't know, caress my face or something.
What?
That's creepy.
Anyways, Kyoko, where have you been all this time? You just disappeared all of a sudden without a trace.
Wow.
There was something I had to check up on.
What the fuck do you mean? We're trapped in a Alright.
Never mind.
I can't never mind.
It's nothing.
Never mind.
Hey.
More importantly,
She says that, but does she have any idea? Does she know that people think she might be spying for the mastermind? Yeah, that's another plot point. We do think there might be a traitor amongst us.
well, we know that there's one.
Yeah.
Because we've seen the scene, but they are pretty sure.
They're pretty sure, but we know for sure there's a traitor amongst us. Amongst us? You mean like among us? Yeah, I do.
Also, the only reason I pointed out Byakuya is because Rapid didn't. He pointed out the people I would have pointed out first.
Does she know that people think she might be spying for the mastermind? Do you have any ideas on who the mastermind might be? Just out of curiosity.
Me?
And?
Yes.
Not particularly, because I have not been worried with that as as part of the whole thing.
Yeah.
I don't think it's particularly important to know who it is, considering that's one person when I
Je suis
need to be
abonné à
worrying about
Rapid
like 6 others.
64.
I will play it. Thank you so much for the gifted sub, or to the sub. Thank you so much for the sub. 10 month streak. That's insane. For 30 months. Oh my god. Thank you so much, Spruce. It's not a gifted. I'm just so used to streamers saying gifted. Thank you so much for the sub, Spruce. That is very nice. Oh, yeah, money for me. Alright, anyways.
First of all, Hiro, you need to explain to us why you're dressed like that.
I mean...
Oh, well, I mean, I have no idea. 1 second I was asleep, don't even know how that happened, and then I woke up, and then I was here. I don't care. Do something about that costume. It pains me to look at you.
Huh?
Well,
I think it's
Let
funny.
me out of here!
I don't know what's up with this thing, but I can't actually get it off. A little help?
Why would you make something you can't take off by yourself?
You got it all wrong.
I didn't make this stupid freaking thing.
It would seem.
There's a clasp on the back that's keeping you from getting it off. It looks pretty sturdy. I don't think you can get it off on your own. Also, that's like a clasp for like a trunk, like a storage trunk.
It looks like it's
don't-
repurposed for this.
Yeah, I was gonna say, it definitely is something that came out of like someone's room or something. Like something that would be missing from somewhere else.
Yeah.
We don't really have a
Oh.
choice. Let's help them. It's
took-
fine. I read the whole thing.
It took everyone's help. But slowly we were able to get Hero out of the suit. It took a few minutes, but eventually we got all the pieces off. Oh, free at last.
Isn't it kind of weird how perfectly the suit fits Hero?
So then.
More to the point, nobody but Hero would be able to wear that costume.
What? Wait, hold on a second.
Honestly.
Don't bother trying to act innocent. The blueprints were in your room as well.
Is that okay?
In other words, it is obvious to everyone that you made this costume.
That's true, I saw the blueprints myself. Yeah, me too.
Could it be?
Then it's obvious. The one who put this costume on and went around attacking everyone
That's terrible!
was Hero. Shall we tie him up and gag him?
Just the worst.
Celeste, don't just casually suggest that. Good idea. We wouldn't want him killing anyone else.
Tie me up. Hold on, guys. I think this is going a little too far.
That's right.
Shove him back in the locker. He may be a suspect, but he deserves fair treatment.
Oh my god, it must have been so hard to breathe in that costume and also in a gym locker. Yeah, I mean, attacking blueprints? I have no idea what you guys are talking about.
What the heck?
You can't talk your way out of this. It's been decided. You killed them.
What? Killed who? I have no idea what you're talking about. This must have been a fake hero running around.
What are you saying?
You're the only one who can wear this costume. So who else could possibly be the costumed attacker?
What the heck?
How do you know I'm the only one? Maybe you should try it on yourself before you convict me.
Okay.
Fine, if you're gonna be a jerk about it, I will.
Without missing a beat, I'm gonna change that. Without missing a beat, Hina started putting on the Robo Justice costume.
Huh. See? Look. See how loose it is? I mean, come on. I'm blind as a bat in here. Can't see my feet at all. I'm surprised you got anywhere in this thing.
I'm telling you, it wasn't me!
And not to mention, you totally can't bend at the waist. Seems like a pretty obvious oversight.
That's not a very nice thing to say. I mean, it's not like I made it. I just got caught up in the moment.
Well, either way, now we know for sure, right? I mean, it seems pretty clear that nobody but Hero could have fit into this dumb costume.
I never really realized till now, but Hero has a dope fit.
Yeah.
Like, we all know Celeste has a dope fit, but
Yes.
if I walked around
I
like...
was actually...
Hmm?
I was waiting for the dialogue to end so I could comment on the fact I love when they like are drawing one of these splash screens.
Yeah.
And the way that they draw Celeste specifically for them, I am absolutely obsessed with, like the use of blues and everything.
Yeah, it's really good. In a huff, Hina took the suit back off again.
Ah.
Well, now you're all out of excuses.
No, see, it's 'cause you're a girl. If it was another guy, then... Makoto, go ahead.
Don't
okay.
pick Makoto, bro's like 5'4".
Okay. Against my will, I picked up the pieces off the floor and tried putting them on. It's no good. The arms are too long. There's no way I could wear this.
Just a second.
See, I told you it was impossible.
Would it be fair, Byakuya is closer to body type to Hiro than Makoto is?
Yes.
They're similar heights. Wait. Let me check something. This is just an aside, just for like, because Makoto's 5'3". Oh my god, he's 5'3".
We went over this last time. That's why I said 5'4", because I knew he was like around my height.
6'1". Yeah, there's only 1 inch apart in terms of height.
Can you check Sakura's while we're here?
Yeah. That's not it. Report
No,
card.
it's not.
Sakura.
My
6'4".
singular star.
6'4".
My singular star.
You don't. I think we're like 1 away from getting one with Celeste.
Celeste. Yeah.
Yeah, and then we have some with Kyoko. Oh wait, no. We have some.
I hope we got more than one. Some with Kyoko. Holy shit.
I know we hung out with like Aoi or Hina a few times. We hung out with Byakuya once.
Everyone. Yeah, we hung out with Byakuya once. Kyoko more times than I can
Let me
count.
see.
Celeste more times than I can count.
Yeah, there's 5. People have 5 in total. Alright, anyways.
You are absolutely right. It seems his costume was made to fit Hiro's body exactly.
But
Then there's another costume. There must have been one that looks the same, but fits them.
Honestly.
If you insist on this line of defense, then show us some evidence.
what the heck?
Evidence.
You claim there is another suit, yes? Then you must find it and show it to us.
Oh, what the heck?
The worst.
Who cares? Hiro's the only one without an alibi during this whole thing anyway.
That's terrible.
Which is how we know it was him.
What?
I mean, is that really true? I have no idea what's been happening. Could someone, like, tell me? Probably just his costume.
I think the voice that I do for Hina is like a slight attitude and like half step change in pitch to be Nicole from
Oh my
From-
goss. I see it.
from
Hi,
Class of
I'm
09.
Nicole, by the way. What the fuck did I do to him? Looks
He
like
left
liquids.
his suicide note on the fridge with a Cookie Monster magnet.
Yeah, it's very close. He's so close to being really cool looking, but his hair, I think his hair is cool in its own right, but I do agree that he looks kind of fucking sick when you like really like separate his hair from his rest. Okay, monster. If you don't tell me what's going on, how am I supposed to know? I think I figured it out. That someone's been killed, right? Hey, Makoto, who was it?
Take a guess, buddy.
Well, 2 people. Taka and Hifumi. 2 people?
Just the worst.
Why are you freaking out? You did it.
I did not. Wait, hold on. If those 2 are the ones that were killed,
How about that?
that's it. I know who did it.
So then.
You may as well tell us then.
Taka and Hifumi were both fighting over alter ego, right?
I'm at least 30%
Which means
right.
alter ego and Orchiro must have done it.
Correct.
You're very welcome. I see. And that's unfortunate.
Please.
Huh? Unfortunate.
What the heck?
Stop trying to trick us. Just admit that you did it, okay?
I'm telling you, you got it all wrong.
Oh, so then.
I know that note. Note.
Um.
Last night, someone slipped a weird note under my door. And here's what it said. I found a hole maybe we can use to escape. Monokuma can't find out, so don't tell anyone else. For now, let's meet in the rec room at 1 a.m. For the last thing I remember is going to the rec room, then for some reason I fell asleep.
Hey.
The real killer probably drugged me or something.
Just the worst.
Not a chance.
So.
No, hold on. He could be onto something. The nurse's office did have chemicals that could do that.
Huh?
Well, really?
I told you, someone's trying to set me up. A secret passage, a chance to escape. Someone wrote all that to trick me.
Even if that's true, you must be one dumb fish to bite every piece of bait that floats in front of you. Damn, Hina!
God damn, bro. One dumb fish. Well, after being trapped here so long, even if you know it's a lie, you still gotta check, right? Oh, they preyed on my desire to get out of here. They deceived me.
I still don't buy it.
Don't be mean.
Well, you should buy it.
Just a second.
Okay, then show us that note.
With pleasure. I have it right here in my eye pocket. Looks like I lost it.
Yeah, sure.
Please, you gotta believe me. I wouldn't hurt a fly.
As I said before, if you want us to believe you, you must produce evidence. Can you show us the note? I have no particular issue with what you claim, but if you want us to believe you, give us a reason.
What the heck? For serious? Yes,
Yeah, she is pointing fingers so hard.
Now then, shall we resume our investigation? Sorry. Now then, shall we resume our investigation? There's no time to waste before the class trial begins.
Why do we need to keep investigating? We already know who did it.
What the heck?
Why? Why did you kill them? Tell us, hero.
No, it's like I said.
Just the worst.
Was it really to get the money Monokuma offered us? Yeah, that must be it. You must be totally broken. That's what.
Oh my
Hina!
god. Wait, that's a false accusation. Someone help me.
What are you saying?
I'm sorry, but no. Like, I'm sorry. No one has all the shit he has.
It's
No
just
one
a
is
boy.
that decked out in spirituality and not swimming in a little bit of money. Like, just be thankful we haven't bound and gagged you.
He's just a boy. Fuck off, girly. Calm down.
I love Hina, but like, chill.
If you have time to yell and carry on, you have time to search for your evidence, right?
What?
Ah, you're right. I need to look for the second suit and that note.
I think Hiro is actually my favorite of the guys, which is why I'm so like, Hina, back the fuck off.
Feet don't fail me now.
I guess I'd better get back to guard duty. I was gonna ask Genocide Jack to switch with me. But if she and Sakura got into a fight, we'd have a catastrophe on our hands. Well, bye.
One by one, everyone peeled away.
Makoto.
Makoto, do you have a second?
Yeah. Huh?
I want you to help me with the investigation.
It would seem...
It looks like I got a late start on this one, so I need to make up some ground.
You want me to help you? Sure, I don't mind helping, but can you promise me something? Later, when we have time, will you tell me why you disappeared?
Why is that?
No.
To reject me so simply.
Anyway,
Anyway, I need your help. You don't mind, do you?
Okay.
shall we go?
Thanks. Now then, shall we?
Hey,
So, Makoto, first I'd like to examine the corpses.
Examine the corpses. I can't believe I'm hearing that from the girl the same age as me.
correct.
Dead bodies don't lie, you know. They tell the truth far more easily than the living.
Hey,
Kyoko gets it!
Yeah.
Wouldn't you agree?
How am I supposed to answer that?
anyway,
Anyway, we have to hurry before the class trial begins again.
Yeah, you're right.
Okay then, show me where the bodies are.
They're in the repository. And I guess we should head up that way for now. Yoko has joined your party. Over here.
No, we have joined Kyoko's party. This is a Batman and Robin situation. I'm not letting you forget that Kyoko had to coach Makoto, not me. We were playing a baby game for babies. Coach Makoto through that first trial and first evidence gathering.
No reason. I'm pulling a knife out here. So. Oh shit.
Hifumi and Taka.
For a moment, Kyoko seemed to go rigid, but only for a moment.
So then,
Well then, let's get started.
She crouched down next to Taka and without hesitation began poking and prodding the bodies.
I knew it.
The Monokuma file was right. They were killed using similar weapons.
Rip those gloves off. Non-spoiler alert, we do get to find out what's under the gloves. The gloves become a part of the thing. But
I feel it's more scarring than embarrassing knuckle tattoos, but the knuckle tattoos is a funnier
yeah,
and less heartbreaking option.
yeah. I think it would
If
be
Kyoko takes this off and her hands are covered in scars, I'm actually jumping off a bridge.
Wait, oh, okay. Oh, yeah. Her movements were smooth, and she was so calm. Seeing how comfortable she was actually made me feel a little bit more comfortable. Hey, Taka. Taka was killed by the blue that. Blah, blah, blah. We already seen this, sorry. Alright, Kyoko, what... Oh, fuck. No! The biggest problem we have right now is how this body was moved. Yeah. Sorry. This blah, blah, blah. Kyoko is who I wanted to talk to.
I see.
Makoto, I found something.
You
Hey.
did? How do I stop?
You remember the wristwatch Taka always wore on his left hand?
He did?
Whew.
Are you so oblivious to the people around you? Do you dislike other people that much?
No, that's not it. Sorry, I need a... Is it escape? Auto mode. Space key. Awesome. Anyway, so you said he had a watch?
So then,
Take a look. It's broken. You can see the hands aren't moving, right? It most likely broke when he had his encounter with his assailant. And if you notice, the hands are frozen at just past 6 o'clock.
So that means the watch was broken sometime after 6?
that's right.
But last night, Taka's watch definitely wasn't broken.
Hey, you! How long were you gonna keep us waiting? Taka's irritated voice pierced the air as it started pointing at his wristwatch. It's almost 10 o'clock, you know that? Bedtime for all the little boys and girls.
In other
Don't
words,
call me that, bro. So, if it worked at 10 last night, it couldn't have been broken at 6 p.m.
It means it must have happened at 6 this morning. Broken wristwatch.
however,
And that's not all. Look at Taka's left hand. He appears to be gripping something.
The fact that you missed that Makoto is crazy.
Yeah, honestly, the fact that like 6 people all together missed that. What would you do without Kyoko?
You're right. There's something white in there.
Makoto,
Literally Batman. Something white, you say. Can you try and pry it out? I don't think you want to do that, Makoto.
Me?
because
Rigor mortis has already set in. Boys are better suited to this kind of manual labor, right? Yeah, put him to work, Kyoko!
Okay. Me as a boy knowing that I would be the one in the situation doing this task. If I was in Danganronpa, I would be doing this exact task.
If we were both in Danganronpa, you know you wouldn't be.
I suppose, yeah. But, I don't know.
Oh my god, look at the rigor mortis. Holy shit.
Again, if I was in Danganronpa, I would pretend I know something, but I don't at all. You'd be dead already. Sorry. Me? No. I'd be... With my paranoia? No. I would at least survive a little bit. I'm not saying I would like survive all of it, but I would survive the first couple.
I also don't think Rapid would put himself in the same positions that our other victims who were first have.
I would not try to kill someone first.
Like, you would not lure someone in to murder them.
Yeah.
You would actually do quite the exact opposite of that.
Yeah.
And then Chihiro didn't do anything in particular other than befriend Mondo. We've only had the two, yeah?
And
or did
then
someone else die and I'm
and
forgetting?
then these two.
Yeah,
Well,
but
there's also
we don't really...
There's also Junko, but she doesn't really count.
Yeah, she didn't do anything that led to someone else killing her. Like, she did not make herself a high-risk target.
Yeah. But yeah. And then we gotta find out what happened to these two to see if I would do that.
Yeah.
I would sleep outside. As much as I didn't want to, I grasped Taka's cold hand. The ice cold hand was nearly enough to cause my heart to stop beating. After some effort, I was finally able to free the object from his tightly clenched fist. It's a piece of paper.
Hey,
Was that all he had in his hand?
Yeah, that's it. Just a little scrap of paper. Doesn't seem like much of a clue, does it?
is that right?
I wonder about that.
Kyoko then turned to Fumi's body.
So then,
Let's check Kafumi's body now. I'd really rather not. Perhaps he's left us a few clues of his own.
Nice.
I hope everyone can appreciate how quickly I switch.
Yeah. Oh, fucking... Well, I had to talk to Kyoko, I didn't have to... Yeah, these are the same thing.
Can I kindly request that we actually take a brief break?
Okay. I can go to just chat.
Yippee! Yay!
Actually, I'll just stay on the screen, and we'll just...
Okay.
Maybe I just scroll through report cards so I don't have to stare at, the two dead bodies in this room. Hi, guys. Dinner break. I would sleep outside. If I was in... This is a very fun thing to ask yourself. If you were in Danganronpa, if you were in this game, or in the other games, you would have an ultimate ability. What would your ultimate ability be? Because Makoto, he's the ultimate lucky student. He's got picked out of a raffle. The ultimate moral compass is Taka. The ultimate affluent progeny. The ultimate biker gang leader. The ultimate baseball star. The ultimate fanfic creator. The ultimate clairvoyant. The ultimate pop sensation. The ultimate, we don't know. The ultimate swimming pro. And the ultimate writing prodigy and murderous fiend. And the ultimate martial artist. The ultimate gambler. The ultimate fashionista. And the ultimate programmer. What would your ultimate be? What would be... I would purposely have my talent so I don't get one. Because I don't got one. But basically, if you don't remember, to get into the school, you need to be an ultimate something. You need to be the best at what you do. Rapid. What? Stop clicking. Sorry. I beg. Okay, I'm sorry. I didn't realize that was an issue. I guess we could just stay on hero. Ultimate manipulator? Why would you admit that about yourself? That's fucking wild as an answer. I don't know. Because I'd definitely be something like the ultimate, I don't know, the ultimate Mexican? The ultimate gamer? I know there's already an ultimate gamer, but I'm even more ultimate. You see. I clutch at Fortnite. Rapid ultimate streamer. I don't think... Sorry. I'm not sure if that's me, but thank you. Rapid dies in bathroom stall. Oh my god. That would be it, huh? The hell is happening in my Discord chat? There's people talking in there. Yo. Thank you so much for the headpad, Shovel. They're talking about Star Wars? They're talking about Star Wars. I don't like Star Wars. Hi, Rapid. Hi. Rip his ugly fucking goblin brother, though. What the hell is happening in that chat? Should I give out my Discord identity? I'm assuming you're Jester. And if I got that right, my bad. Nuh-uh. Fuck you mean, nuh-uh? Guys, he's reading the Discord on stream. I'm skimming it. I have it in my hands, but I'm not really identifying anything that's going on. I don't know. I'd be like, I don't know, the ultimate yapper? You got me. You're stressing him out. Join the freaking stream. I adore when people know me enough to know shit like that. And I'm saying you're stressing him out. It's so funny to me. Ultimate negotiator. Or rambler, the ultimate yapper. I don't like dangling grandpas. What the fuck does that mean? What the hell is what? Are they still? Is that still Star Wars? What the hell is that? Anyways, I'm sure that's breach of privacy or whatever. So I'm just gonna stop reading. Yeah. Honestly, I would be a sick first kill. I feel like those are the streams I take my mod vacations on. Oh, Danganronpa. That's what dangling grandpas are. Those are the streams I take my mod vacations on. That's so funny. Danganronpa. I watched Game Grumps play this, and we need the Discord in a Danganronpa event. There is an event for Danganronpa. It was there already though. It ended, I guess. It ended. Tomorrow's Hollow Knight, guys. Tomorrow we're gonna start getting the good ending of Hollow Knight. Hello everybody, my name is Rapper64 and welcome back to Hollow Knight. We're gonna do Hollow Knight. We're gonna try to get the good ending. But yeah, let me see if there's like Sakura. Can I click you? There are many aspects to this incident this time. Too many, to be honest. Considering that, it might be a good look back on everything that's happened.
So then...
Would you like my help? I'll just read this. Don't tell Jupiter. D&D campaign, but it's Danganronpa. Honestly, that might be actually kind of cool to play out. I would actually be down for that. That actually sounds really cool. Of like a similar setup to Danganronpa, and the players could actually have agency in making kills and shit. Oh shit, that's actually really cool. That's really cool. We'll have to see. It'd have to be on a much smaller scale though, so I don't think a DM would have the ability to do like 15 different characters. Or I guess 15 minus 4 would be 12, but 11. It would be 11. I would 1v1 somebody for like a motive. That's fucking crazy. Well, I guess it would be 12 because you had to do your Monokuma type. My god, I'm so excited for Eden's Garden, the Danganronpa started game. As long as we all agree. Yeah, let's look back at things. This morning, only 4 of us met up in the dining hall. Hina, Kyoko, you, and myself. We waited for the others, but nobody showed up, so we decided to go look for them. I need my pirate back. I know you need your pirate back. They're working tirelessly. I've been keeping up with the devlogs and everything, and like I've been looking at like all their like stuff that they've been promoting. Then they post good, cute art. Oh my god, fuck this! I'm gonna show you guys the art of that shit. I'm in the Discord.
And get this, his suicide note was stuck to the fridge with a Cookie Monster magnet. All he wrote, Nicole's fault. Hi, I'm Nicole, by the way. What the fuck did I do to him?
Hold on, I'm showing a little bit of art. for this thing first. Like, look at this shit. They put so much effort into this. They're so cool.
Oh,
Show
is
me.
that the thing that made you lose your voice?
Yes. So Eden Garden is a like fan-made project to kind of like be like a spiritual successor of Danganronpa, like the same exact gameplay mechanics, same exact setup, just their own characters and writing and shit. And like they're like this is like their first game that they made. And I played the first chapter. I don't know. They don't have characters of everyone. They did a Halloween event or Halloween art that I want to find. That was so good. Like, look at this art, but I love it because they have the ultimate. It's not the ultimate pirate, but ooh, I haven't heard of Olive Garden or whatever, but it's Eden's Garden. The ultimate ship captain, I think it is. The ultimate like streamer. Oh, is it the ultimate sailor? But basically, it's exactly like Danganronpa, but fan-made and like spiritual successor because we just want more Danganronpa games. They have the ultimate dirt drag race.
Yeah. I was living under the assumption that the give me my pirate back, give him back to me was about me.
Oh no.
I was fully under the assumption you were talking about me.
Oh no, I feel bad now. Official art. It might be in here. Oh, this is everyone on Christmas. Look at this. Oh, look at him like holding the tree costume. Do that too. But I played the first chapter of it and it was so good. This is the Halloween one that I was talking about. We see Link. You see your ship captain as Laura Croft over here.
Did you just call her Laura Croft?
Laura Croft. We have Eve as Wendy Adams. We have and Booty Shorts. Yeah, we have her from Amber from Genshin Impact. Dirt Racer guy is a Power Ranger. Bob Ross for the streamer. The matchmaker.
No, for Brother Love and Wharf Stash?
It actually is. That actually is a. Oh, because she's the ultimate streamer. Okay. Yeah. And then we have our pro tag. I forgot his name, but this is my Halloween costume. She's Maya Fey from Phoenix Wright, which is so cool. Lady Dimitrescu, or however you pronounce it. Then we have Link. But yeah. Have I showed you the trailer for this?
I don't. Fun fact, guys. I don't know you haven't. I know nothing about it other than you lost your voice, and that they were like 7-hour streams every time.
I only did the one stream. Oh wait, I did two, I think.
You did too. I know nothing about it, but also I would like everyone to know that like I had no clue who Rapid was talking about because I'm hearing him in Discord, but seeing visually on stream what he's talking about.
Yeah.
So there is a slight disconnect between what he's saying and what I'm being shown.
When I played this game, the developers like watched my stream and it like made me so happy. That shit fucking that shit made my day. That made my week. It made my month. As soon as my boy dies, I'm gonna break. The thing is, like, we only got chapter 1 and no official cast member died in that yet. So we haven't seen any character death in Eden's Garden so far. Chapter 1's supposed to release sometime soon. I want to see you stream it again. When chapter 2 comes out, I'm definitely going to stream it. But I already did chapter 1. Jupe, they have you, but twice.
What does that mean?
Well, I know you first you're the ship captain, and then the second you are I don't know. I don't know who the second one is. One's big buff lady, the other the ultimate blacksmith. Yeah, we have the ultimate blacksmith.
Why I'm the ultimate blacksmith?
Yeah, I don't really see that much either. We also have the ultimate
Well, I
music
figured
producer.
you would know because like you watched it. Look at her. I am, and I'm not really. The connection is not there for me.
Yeah. Like, I will say, these characters are so well designed. They're so fucking cool. The game itself looks beautiful, and it has, like, this whole, like, Eden's Garden theme, you know? I'm sure you'd love it. Well, maybe not as much as me, because it kind of mainly revolves around love of Danganronpa, and I'm not sure if you're at that level, but I think you'd like the characters. I think you'd find them cool. Anyways, actual Danganronpa time. Official Danganronpa time. Sorry. I kind of talked to Sakura because I was just like, you know.
Yeah.
Sakura is just recapping exactly what happened.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, it might be good to do that while you're away, but then I got distracted by Eden's Garden. Amazing fucking game. And then yeah. And then we split up into two teams. One team found Hafumi's corpse, and then the other one chased down Robo Justice and found
However,
Taka's corpse, blah blah blah. And then we left behind Toko, so we went back to Toko, and then Celeste saw or told us that Hafumi's body disappeared. And then we went back to check on Taka's body and found out that he disappeared. And then we began our search, and then we all met here. And we saw this guy.
however,
If you want to look back at the case again, just let me know. I'm fine anytime. Alright, Kyoko. So did you find anything?
Indeed.
I did. More than I expected, to be honest. Look at this.
Have a look at this. A wad of paper.
That's right.
Hifumi had it hidden on him.
Hidden?
Indeed.
He'd stuffed it in his pants, so I can only assume he'd hidden it on purpose, you see. That's... Do you need someone to pay for your therapy, Kyoko?
In his pants? Wait, so you...
Why is that?
It was just his pants, not like his socks or something.
I don't know what that means.
Hey,
I mean, it tracks, just based on, like, how she reacted to, like, Chihiro. She was the only one who knew about Chihiro.
Yeah, because she's a...
Because she was the only person to check, because she goes into that, like, whole, this is a crime scene, this is, like, unnecessary part of evaluating a crime scene.
Yeah.
Like...
She does not care. She just goes right for it.
Yeah, Kyoko doesn't really have, like, the aversion to the human body that a lot of people do. Which is kind of necessary if you're gonna be Batman, but...
Yeah.
Anyway, let's take a look at the paper. Go ahead, Makoto. Open it up.
When I think about how it was stuffed down his pants, it's like... It better be important, Hifumi, or I'll never forgive you for this.
There.
A note? I found a hole maybe we can use to escape. Monokuma can't find out, so don't tell anyone else. For now, let's meet at the equipment room at 6 a.m.
so...
That sounds very familiar.
That's it. That's the same thing Hiro said. And then he was telling the truth.
However...
Although, it's not exactly the same, is it?
Last night, someone slipped a weird note under my door, and it said, maybe we could use escape. It's a meet at the rec room at 1 a.m. The time is different. Hiro told us that the note said to meet at 1 a.m. But the note they wrote to Hifumi asked him to meet him at 6 a.m.
Is that right?
Hold on. Just because Hifumi had the note doesn't mean it was meant for him.
Huh?
So...
Part of it has been torn off, right? I think there's likely some meaning there.
There's some meaning to part of it being ripped? Can you maybe explain a little more?
Think carefully.
Hey,
Why would he have been clutching that scrap of paper so tightly?
I have no idea.
So then,
What if it wasn't just a scrap of paper that he was hold? What if it wasn't just a scrap of paper when he was holding it? What if it was something more important? And how would something important like that become a mere scrap of paper? That's what you need to answer. Anybody got some lemon juice?
The note Fumi had.
hey,
And while we're at it, I should tell you one other thing. The two victims this time definitely had their e-handbooks on them.
So the
So the
handbooks.
handbooks have nothing to do with how the murders were carried out. Not that there was any reason to think they were connected to the killings in the first place.
So you're saying I don't have to think about the handbooks this time, right?
is that right?
If you didn't have to think about them at all, I wouldn't have gone out of my way to mention it. All I said was that they weren't used to help carry out the murders. There may come a point, however, where a handbook may play a role.
A handbook may play a role. I don't get it. But if Kyoko thinks it's important, I better keep it on my mind. Makoto knows.
Hey, Willikers, Batman!
Gee Willikers, but yeah. Anytime Kyoko shows up now, Makoto's gonna say Gee
Are
Willikers
you
under his breath.
excited? Are you pumped? It's time for the class trial to begin! Like the bright burst of
Monokuma, what are you
fireworks, like the
drinking? Can I
blast of
have
a soul
some?
clashing with life and death. And so, with no further ado, everyone please meet at the usual spot.
I
Make
mean,
your way to the red door on the first floor of the school. See you soon!
it's gotta be like gasoline or something. Like, he is a robot.
It would seem.
It's unfortunate, but I suppose this is where our investigation comes to an end. You'll have to figure out the rest for yourself and come to the proper conclusion.
Yeah, you're
Nero.
right.
Shall we
Phil.
go?
Well, we better get going.
Okay. Gee Willikers, Kyoko. Are we down to do at least start the trial?
Yeah, sure.
Everyone had heard Monokuma's proclamation. They were gathered by the red door, and as soon as we were all there...
Monokuma appears!
Oh, hello. He's multiplied?
Blink.
Nope, not multiplication. It's just the way that it looks because it's of an illusion. I'm moving so fast it looks like I multiplied. Can you guys tell which one is the real Monokuma?
Can we just get on the elevator already?
Boy,
You're not playing along. Along.
Stop talking.
We're not here to play with you.
okay.
Okay.
There's two Monokumas and I said it was me and you.
Then, if everyone's here and ready to go, please board the pain train. Elevator. I'll see you guys down there.
Let's go.
Okay then, shall we?
Please!
Hold on, I'm not mentally prepared yet.
What the heck?
You'll never be mentally prepared. You can't run away anymore, Hero. You're gonna pay for your sins.
What the heck?
I told you already, I didn't do it for serious.
That reminds me. Did you ever find the other costume? Or the note?
Well, no, but...
How unfortunate. Then it would seem we have our culprit.
Hey,
This isn't the place to talk about it. Save your accusations for when we get to the courtroom.
Oh, shit,
right.
dude. She's right. Let's get down there first. Then the story can really begin. Yeah, good idea. That's right. I have to do it. I can't let whoever killed Hifumi and Taka get away with it. Mostly Taka. For everyone who's still alive, and for those two who lost their lives. My two best friends. The one who killed Fumi and
Right.
Taka. The one who killed two of our friends. The killer is someone right here.
I like how Jill has not been even slightly in the running of potential suspect this entire time.
I took one last deep breath and exhaled slowly. I began to walk towards the elevator. Once everyone was aboard, the doors closed on their own, and the steel box began to move. The clunking of the elevator kept us company as we fell further and further down. There was no going back. Until we settled all this, we couldn't go anywhere. I'm not sure how long it was before the elevator finally came to a stop. The elevator slid open, opening up onto a cruel fate.
Monokuma's just grittying.
When I see all you gathered together like this, I realize just how few of you there are left. Your school life is slowly reaching its climax.
Just the worst.
Only because of you.
Why? Why are you making us do such a cruel thing to each other?
What?
Well, what? You think you guys really hate me that much, but I'm so cute.
Come on.
Stop goofing around and begin the trial. Don't rush me, of course I'm gonna start it. I would never be like, stay tuned for the action-packed class trial after this commercial break. I'd never hold on to you like that. Okay, let's begin. Get to your assigned seats. And so the curtains opened again. A deadly judgment, a deadly deception, a deadly betrayal, a deadly riddle, a deadly defense, and a deadly faith. A deadly...
You are not the poet you think you are, Makoto.
A deadly class trial. Yeah, I want to save.
Guys, imagine if he didn't save.
We pretty much got all this, right? We don't have to review anything.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, we had a sharp, blah, 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 handwriting. This poetry sucks. Hold up, I have skills. Just gonna equip everything because I think I can. I literally can equip everything because of how many skill points I have. Increase damage to the opponents when a statement's destroyed, affected during bullet time battle. The focus gauge decreases more slowly during concentration and fever time. What did I get? Cool and composed. I got this from Byakuya. Steady your aim a little. Effective during non-stop debates. Debate and the Hangman's Gambit. Increase the focus gauge by 5. Effective during the class trial. Menacing focus. I forgot who gave me that. Milana's voice was Saika.
I'm gonna learn how to animate just so I can animate Monokuma grittying.
Neutral liberation. Who gave me that? Was that Celeste? Alright, whatever. We're finished. Class trial begin.
Let's begin with a basic explanation of the class trial. So, your votes will determine the results. If you can figure out who done it, then I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and the one that deceived everyone else will graduate.
Monokuma ain't done.
Now then, to begin with...
We already know who did it.
Oh, damn.
Was that?
It was Hiro. He does not have an alibi for when the murders took place, and we found him in that suit. Don't try and deny it. You killed them.
I didn't. Someone knocked me out. I was asleep the whole time. I don't know anything about it.
Shut your murdering mouth, murderer!
Who are you
Okay,
calling
Jill.
a murderer?
Yeah, what the
I'm
hell?
sorry to say, Hiro, but we do have evidence. Blueprints for the suit. Parts we assume were used to build it. And all of it was found in your room. You have to admit, the evidence
I don't
is
like
quite
building a
compelling.
case on assumption, but
It
go
points
off.
to you as having created the suit and wearing it while committing crime after crime.
How many times do I have to tell you? I don't know. I don't know.
Is Hiro really the killer? Or, before anything else, we have to make that clear. Okay, time for actual gameplay. Man, I need to find his voice actor. Robo Justice, Yasuhiro's message, and Robo Justice.
Everything we found in your room. The blueprints, the suit parts, they are all proof enough that you are the culprit.
I don't know anything about that stuff. It's not true. It's a conspiracy.
Hero, why? Why did you kill them?
No, just hold on a second.
Compelling evidence that Hero is the killer. Is that really true?
Everything we found in your
Oops.
room.
Fuck. That
Well-
was Twitch. Your meaningless words tire me.
Shoot.
I need to think about it one more time. That's my bad. I twitched.
Everything we found in your room. The blueprints,
What
the
was
suit parts,
all of-
they are all proof enough.
We
that you
have
are the culprit.
Yasuhiro's message, Robo Justice blueprints, and
I
the
don't know
costume.
anything about that stuff.
Okay, so
It's not
the
true. It's a
blueprints.
conspiracy.
Hero, why? Why did you kill them?
No, just hold on a second.
Compelling evidence that Hero is the killer. Is that really true?
Everything we found in your room. The blueprints, the suit parts, they are
Can
all
you
proof enough
do
that
that?
you are the culprit.
Okay.
Oh.
It's
Yeah.
not true. It's
Hero, why?
I gotta go back.
no. Just
I gotta go
hold on
back
a
around.
second.
Okay.
Everything we found in the blueprints, the suit
Here?
parts, they are all
Yeah.
proof enough.
No.
Shoot.
Shit.
What were the other ones?
Everything we found in your
Yasuhiro's
room.
message and the
The
blue.
blueprints, the suit parts,
hold on.
they are all
Can
that
I
you
not
are the culprit.
go to my shit? Okay, never mind. Yasuhiro's message is the thing Byakuya gave us, like
Yeah.
his shit.
Conspiracy.
The blueprints we found in his room, and then the costume.
Oh,
itself.
okay, wait.
No.
Okay, then
Hold
it's
on a
that
second.
one.
Which one?
Everything, and then the message on the everything we found in your room, because they don't have that. Only we do. That was not what I
Oh,
told you to do, but
sorry,
I guess it was right.
I misunderstood. Okay.
Are we sure Hero really made those blueprints?
What do you mean?
Well, take a look at this. It's the note that Hero wrote, asking everyone to meet up after Alter Ego disappeared.
Whoa.
The handwriting's obviously different, wouldn't you say?
Makoto whispered that.
When you compare it to the blueprints.
There's no way you could think the same person made both of them.
Unless that person made it a point to disguise their handwriting.
I'm not giving Hero that much credit.
Are bigger than that, I think.
Come on. I'm not smart enough to think of trying to change my handwriting.
Thank you,
anyway.
Hero.
So Makoto, are you saying you don't think Hero's the culprit?
And he's not the only one. I think Hero's innocent as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. Even Makoto's surprised. Byakuya is agreeing.
Then who was in that Robo Justice suit?
How many Makoto X Byakuya fanfics do you think
you
are on
don't, you
AO3?
don't want. It's like people ship like a lot. Byakuya is at the top of the list with Makoto.
Oh,
He's-
really?
He's like the top of the list.
Oh, I'm actually kind of shocked by that. I thought this
I-
was like a
I-
crack ship.
I think order top 3, lowest to top, would be Sayaka, Kyoko, Byakuya.
Okay. See, that's the only reason I'm so committed to like all the Byakuya jokes is because I think Byakuya x Makoto is the funniest pairing humanly
No,
possible.
people think it's funny too, but people also really like it.
No, it is a very good combo. It's just also hilarious.
The suspicious individual hidden within the suit. Go ahead, Makoto. Tell them who it was.
Huh? And of course he passes it on to me.
So, who was in the Robo Justice suit?
The suspicious individual in question, the one that must have been in the suit, was... Hina?
She went out of her way to prove that it wasn't her.
Yeah.
It's not the Illuminati. And while we know Hiro was in a suit, he couldn't have been in the suit.
Okay.
Because he was locked in a locker.
So you're saying Hina?
Yeah. I'm kidding, it was William Afton!
Ah, he's in the suit! Sorry.
I always come back. Oh fuck, these are not voiced.
Yeah.
That costume was super big on me. No way I could walk around in that thing. You saw me try it on for yourself, Makoto.
Shoot!
Looks like I embarrassed myself in front of everyone. The costume was too big for Hina, I'm sure of it. Then the person who was in the suit was the Illuminati?
I don't think it's that one.
Other than Hiro, I can't think of anyone else it could have been. Obviously, he was the one in that particular suit. And we never found any kind of second suit.
Then there can be no doubt. Hiro is the prime suspect.
That doesn't make any sense. You just said Hiro didn't do it.
It
Yeah,
makes
Byakuya,
perfect sense. Hiro was the suspicious individual in the suit, but he's not the culprit.
What were you gonna say?
Just Byakuya choosing the most, like, setting up the most hoops that you have to jump through to understand what the fuck he's trying to say.
Yeah. Purposely. Yeah, I hate when he
So
does that.
what you're
Yeah.
saying is...
That's right. The culprit in this case has nothing to do with being in the Robo-Justice suit.
What? Now that's a bold assumption.
And what reason do you have to
Says
make
the
such a
serial
statement?
killer.
You do have a reason, yes.
I mean, it's a fair
But before we get
assumption
to
to
that,
make.
Mm-hmm.
there's something else we
Like,
need to clarify
he was
first.
not
So
willingly
let's get
in that
out of the
suit.
way.
Mm-hmm.
So it makes sense that the suit was more of a distraction than a means.
Yeah.
And a
Hey,
means of
stop
framing
throwing the
because of the
bosses around.
hammers.
All things have a proper order.
So what is it? What needs to be clarified?
We must clarify the method of transportation for Taka's lifeless body. It would seem that his corpse was moved using certain particular items. Makoto, can you tell us what they were?
Whoa, why me?
Makoto's raising his hand. What about Azumi?
The thing that was used to
Oh.
move Taka's body, they must have been.
The dolly. It looks less like a dolly and more like those things that like they used to have when we were in like elementary.
Yeah.
That you would like sit on your knees and scoot around the floor on.
Yeah. You'd use a
It
skateboard.
looks like one of those.
There's still one more thing. The other thing that was used to move Taka's body.
A tarp.
The tarp.
A gun! They were a dolly and a tarp, right?
What the fuck? What's with the attitude?
So, let's see if I can explain. Taka's body disappeared from the equipment room.
Look at them,
And then
boyfriends.
we rediscovered it in the repository.
It's like they're having a. This is nap time.
And when we found it for the second time, it was wrapped in a blue tarp, right? It was the same tarp that up until then was stored in the equipment room. So the killer must have seen it there and decided to use it when they moved Taka's body. That way, they wouldn't leave any bloodstains while they were moving it.
Okay, that explains the tarp. And the dolly?
Same thing. I'm sure the dolly was in the equipment room when we first found Taka's body there. But when the body disappeared, so did the dolly.
It was so funny looking at Taka's body and then having the flash like and it just disappeared.
It's gone.
Boom.
Later, when Taka's body reappeared in the repository, so did the dolly.
Yeah, it's weird that they didn't move the dolly back, or I guess it makes sense because of like time and shit.
It would have been too easy for them to run into someone else because people were scouting out for the bodies anyways.
Yeah.
So the smarter thing to do was
In other
leave
words,
any and
you
all
think
evidence in the
they
room.
used the dolly to move the body. Am I right? But are you sure you are not mistaken?
Huh?
Maybe I am. I
Are
don't
you
know.
absolutely positive the dolly was in the equipment room when we found Taka's body?
Taka's body.
That
Sorry.
dolly was made specifically for
I
moving large
love the way
objects
she
between the
pronounces
repository
everyone's
and the
names.
art room.
I love her accent in this game. Yeah.
It would be very very strange indeed to discover it.
It's not at all Russian like the one that I do for her, but it is one where when you hear it, you can be like, okay, I can see how you would get from point A to point B.
I believe it's German.
Is it not possible that it was in the repository
No.
all along, and you simply didn't realize it?
She's raised an objection.
I
How do
think
you
she
respond?
just has an off accent because I remember someone making a comment on her voice just sounding weird.
Yeah.
And you know, that's why I do like not a full accent, I do like a half accent.
I see.
Whenever I do her voice, I don't lean fully into that Russian accent, like the tilt of it. I just mostly lean into the way that they pronounce their European alphabet.
Oh, so Piyake, what's this? She raised an objection. How do you respond? Like, what are you doing right now?
There is no shame in being wrong. Nobody
He believes
expects
in his
much from you
boyfriend.
anyway.
Huh?
Oh. Oh.
We have all accepted the fact that you rarely understand what is going on around you.
Oh.
Celeste! You wooed me!
Wow, I never had anyone sound so nice while being so mean. But maybe I could change your mind. If I can explain why the dolly must have been moved from the equipment room to the repository. A new element has been added to bullet time battles. Would you like to hear more? Yeah, I guess. Reloading. Oh, fuck. Starting with this next bullet time battle, we're going to add one more ingredient to the recipe. On the bottom of the screen, underneath the tempo marker, you'll see your ammo count. Up until now, there hasn't been really a limit on how you destroy your opponent's statements. But now, just locking on and pressing the left mouse button won't be enough to handle them. It'll cost you 1 bullet to destroy a single remark. Once you run out of bullets, you'll die. I have to... Okay. This is DDR. This is action game.
Yeah.
This is rhythm game, rather.
I love watching Rapid play the rhythm game because he can't.
Okay.
You have it wrong. I cannot agree. You are a fool. So pathetic.
Where's my... Do I have it on kind?
Nowhere.
I think I have it on
Do
kind.
your worst. Away with you.
Bro's got a clock shift on us, so real quick. Osu.
I cannot agree.
Oh, there was no...
You are a fool. Lies will get you nowhere. Do your worst. You miserable wretch.
Final strike. Equipment
cannot
room,
agree.
bloodstained. Ah!
Prove it.
Break.
If
I
you're
did it.
asking for proof that the dolly moved, I have it right here. When I found the dolly in the repository, one of the wheels had a blood stain on it.
Idiot. Sorry.
There was a pool of blood in the equipment room with a tire mark in it that matched the dolly wheel's tread. The killer probably rolled the dolly through the blood on accident as they wheeled the body out of the room. And as the blood dried on the tire, they moved the body into the repository. So there's my proof that the dolly was used to move Taka's body.
Jeez, does Celeste really hate me that much?
Well, anyway, that was just something we had to get out of the way. Let's get back to the main subject.
Yeah, the subject of how Robo-Justice didn't do it. Because if it's not a killer robot, then what kind of robot is it?
I'm not
A-
sure
a
that
robot?
really matters.
Yeah, like
Thank you, Sakura.
a non-killer robot would just be a robot, Hina.
I'd be happy to explain why the occupant of the suit couldn't possibly be the killer. If you look back on how the body was transported, it will become immediately obvious.
You can't bend at the waist.
Look at you. If I look at how the body was moved, it'll be clear why the person
Don't
in the
say look at you all condescendingly.
It
Damn.
wasn't condescending. It was proud. Why the person in the suit could have done it. What does he mean by that? Sakura spitting facts. Or which is used for dolly or blueprints.
As we know, Taka was killed in the
Dolly
equipment room.
blueprint.
And from there, the body was moved to the repository, correct?
Yeah. The
I'm
culprit
assuming
wrapped
it's gonna
body
be
in
the
tarp,
costume.
then loaded it onto the dolly and wheeled it off, right?
Now, keep in mind that the dolly doesn't have a handle.
Well, yeah, but even without a handle, all you'd have to do is bend over.
Get her ass!
Then you could push
No!
You bitch!
So the carriage just and carted the body off to the replacement.
If you accept, then you must realize that who. Sorry,
I didn't realize anything. Alright,
As we know, and from there.
Yeah, the cup then loaded it onto the.
Now, keep in mind that the.
Well, yeah.
I need everyone to know that, like, I pointed and leaned like I was doing, like, a JoJo pose with my stand.
Get her ass!
I legitimately, I
You're
pointed at the
absolutely
screen.
right that you could push a dolly without a handle if you stoop down low. But if you were wearing that suit, do you think you could actually get into a position like that?
What do you mean?
Think back to what you said when we were all checking out the suit together. Remember?
Also, from a storytelling standpoint, it would make the most sense for it to be Hina because she was the one who pointed out the damning evidence.
Not only can you not see your feet, but you can't even bend at the waist. Am I right about that?
Now that you mention it, yeah.
It seems like it'd be awfully hard to push that dolly if you couldn't bend over.
Well, what's to stop you from simply pushing the dolly with your feet?
When you can't even see your feet? You really think someone could kick the dolly all that way?
Yeah, it'd be totally impossible. Not that I can say for sure myself.
Plus,
On top of that, you were
we
wearing such
don't
a
know what
rigid, cumbersome
that.
suit.
Yeah, I was gonna say we don't know what that suit was made with, but I imagine it would not hold up well to repeatedly kicking hard plastic.
We do know that it's cardboard, plastic, and plaster. We did see that in the
Oh,
blue
okay,
picture.
okay. Cool. I did not see that, but yeah,
It was
like,
only mentioned in one line.
it did not matter what it was. The way that a suit like that would be built, the toes and like the sides of the feet would not be strong enough to withstand repeated kicking of hard plastic like that.
Yeah. When we found it in Hero's room, we saw the blueprints, and then he was like, spare bits of cardboard, plastic, and plaster. And that was like the remnants of the suit. Not the remnant, but like the extra pieces, I guess, of making the suit. Remnant! It is him!
It's very unlikely you would have the dexterity to go about wrapping the body in a tarp.
Also, yeah, that would take a lot out of you to be in that.
Yes.
And also push a body. Because Taka also isn't like a small person. Like, he's like one of the taller ones. Right?
6'1".
Is he 6'1"? He's 5'9". That's still pretty tall.
You said Taka. My bad. I was looking at Byakuya and I was like, he's 6'1". I remember that.
No, I know he's 6'1". But, yeah. Taka's like, he's not the biggest out of the group, but like, he's still like a big enough person to like, that would be an ordeal. Especially when I was looking for you.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, isn't that just a matter of taking off the suit when you're ready to move the body?
That defeats the purpose of being in the suit at all, though.
There's absolutely no chance that the costume was taken off.
You can't take it off by yourself because of that latch.
I don't think taking off the suit was an option. If you remember...
I don't
know. The stairs so bad.
I don't know.
Also, very clearly done after the fact of people calling it Robo Justice.
I don't know what's up with this thing, but I can't actually get it off. A little help? Oh, we don't need to do this with the memory.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
That's true. It seems impossible to put the suit on or take it off without help.
Then, you really can't take it off by yourself? Hero wasn't just making it up?
Of course I wasn't making it up.
If he could have gotten it off by himself, I don't think he would have let us see him wearing it. Showing up in the suit was basically an invitation for everyone to suspect it.
Yeah, that's right.
So...
Well, bro didn't know that the suit was involved, but...
Robo Justice couldn't have moved the dolly?
We'll just further add to the point.
Yeah.
To be clear, whoever...
But also, I don't think bro would have wanted to been seen in that.
Correct?
No, wait. Just a second, if you please. Have you forgotten about the picture that I took?
Kinda, actually, yeah.
You all got a good look at it, did you not? The image of
It's
Hifumi
different.
being dragged away by Robo Justice?
Thank you so much for the bunk. What's different?
The R and the J.
Oh.
The R is. I can't tell if the J is different, but the R is definitely different handwriting.
Hmm.
If whoever was in that suit is not the culprit, how do you explain that? Besides, do you remember what the now deceased Hifumi said?
How did you get hurt? That guy hit me. What guy? Rebel Justice. That's what I decided to call him just now.
So long as those facts exist, the proper conclusion is beyond question. The individual inside the suit and the culprit are one and the same. It was Hiro, without a doubt.
I love when they use that sprite so much.
Yeah, I love this sprite too.
Yeah, that's gotta be right.
Hold on a second.
It's still far too early to reach that conclusion.
Can you crack your toes like the way you can crack your fingers?
I can, but not as often or as easily.
Besides, there's no hurry to decide who did it. Before we rush to a verdict, shouldn't we explore every single possibility? Instead of seizing on one viewpoint, the truth is uncovered by analyzing things from every angle.
Perhaps,
I
but
love
where
you,
do we go
Batman.
from here?
I love you, Batman.
Let's review this series of unfortunate events from the beginning.
I love you, random.
Yes,
citizen.
that's what I was thinking.
What a pain in the ass!
I don't disagree, but our lives are on the line. If this
My
is what it
ankles pop
takes,
often, but
we
that's
have to
because I
do
have
it.
really bad ankles. They are weak.
Plus, maybe we'll get to find out where the heck Kyoko was when everything went down.
All right then, let's take another look back at what happened.
I don't think we
suppose
need to
could start
investigate
with this
Batman.
morning.
Yeah.
Four of us gathered together in the dining hall. Makoto, Hina, Kyoko, and myself. We waited there for quite a while, but nobody else showed up.
They're just
so we went
weak,
to
Slink.
look for everyone.
I just have weak ankles, that's all it
That was
is.
around 8 a.m.
And as soon as we split up, Kyoko went missing.
Soon after that, Hina found Celeste in the rec room and quickly came to get Makoto and me.
It seems I was unconscious for about an hour after I was attacked by my mystery assailant. I know it was an hour because I remember being attacked a little after 7.
That was when we saw Celeste's picture and discovered that her assailant had been wearing a strange costume. As it turns out, it was Robo Justice. It
Robo
also
Justice.
soon became clear that this same Robo Justice had abducted Hifumi.
And you
We were
should have
soon
all been
joined in our
thanking
search
him.
by Byakuya and Toko, and then went on to find Hifumi in the library. He was injured, so we took him to the nurse's office and resumed our search for the suspect. But not long after leaving the nurse's office,
What's wrong? I saw a shadow, something moving around at the top of the stairs.
When Celeste told us that, we decided to split up and search the second floor. And soon after that,
I saw someone moving around on the 3rd floor, and I yelled out to everyone as soon as I did.
So that's what's wrong. That was a very intense scream for someone like you. I saw him, the strange costume man. Oh. He ran off as soon as I screamed. Oh. I was bugging the stairs. I was bugging the stairs or whatever. Then he went and disappeared in the hallway. Oh.
and then,
And then. Oh. It came from downstairs. It must have been. Boobies in the nurse's office.
This is the dumbest bit we've ever done.
At that point, we decided to divide up into 2 groups. Celeste, Hina, and I went back to the nurse's office, while Sakura, Byakuya, and Toko chased after the suspect. When we got back to the nurse's office, we found
Do you see his face? He looks like
dead.
he's saying,
And
"Oh."
that's when we heard the body discovery announcement. I left Celeste and Hina there and headed back to the 3rd floor to let the others know what had happened.
Every time
Meanwhile,
Makoto says
we
something,
just
I'm like, it's a
discovered
great
Taka's
time
body in
to do it
We
again.
must have found both
Cause
bodies
look at
at
him back
almost
there with the
exactly
door open. He's
same
like,
time,
"Oh."
because we heard the same announcement not long after we discovered his body.
And that's when I told you guys about Hifumi. Then the 3 of us headed for the nurse's office. But
Okay.
right after we left the physics lab, we ran into Celeste, who'd arrived after us, and she told us something very surprising.
I'm gonna be so honest. Like, I've played through this game so many times. I'm still lost right now.
We rushed back to the nurse's office and saw that she
I
was
think
dead.
I'd be less lost if we weren't doing the
Yeah,
recap.
I think it was just.
Like, I understood it when we lived through it, but the recap is confusing me.
Yeah.
When we got there,
Also, I don't
after
think this
some
game
time,
is
Celeste informed us that she
neurodivergent
found the
friendly.
bodies, and we
I
are
don't
in
think so
issues
either.
where we
I'm just gonna skip the rest of this recap.
I think that about covers it.
Awesome.
I see. The whole thing sounds exceptionally complicated.
Thank you. You were so right, Batman.
It certainly seems to me that these are not a simple series of connected events.
Okay,
So
well,
true, Batman.
if that's true, then what?
Rather than a single series of events, I think we have to consider each murder a separate situation.
Gee willikers.
And from there, we can
Honestly,
uncover the
that's what we
contradictions
should have been
surrounding all
doing
of
from
them.
the start, but go off.
Now then, let's get started, beginning with what happened to Taka.
The contradictions happened hidden in what happened to Taka. To uncover the truth of that case, I had to find them no matter what. Dun 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 dun.
You good?
Yeah, I couldn't go that high.
Drink some water.
Regarding Taka's death, I wonder if he died before Hifumi, or perhaps it was after?
We already know what order they were killed in. Taka came last
Was that a twist?
Yeah.
Okay.
because of the numbering of the Justice Hammers.
It's true
The
that Hifumi was
watch,
killed with
then I'm
Justice Hammer 3.
assuming. Let it play
Taka's
through,
death
I just...
came from a swing of Justice Hammer 4.
See? So it's obvious Taka came after.
Something about that bothers me. Blah 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 blah.
So, I wonder if he died, or perhaps it was. We already know what order they were killed. Taka came last
what makes you say that?
He what?
because of the numbering of the Justice Hammers.
Get him.
Fuck. I thought that was gonna work too.
So,
Damn.
Okay. I
wonder
think there's
if
only
perhaps
one other
it was-
thing it could have
We
been.
already know what order they were killed in.
Yeah. Fuck. What is it then?
So,
We did it on
I
the
wonder
same
if he
thing.
died before
No.
perhaps it was- We
Did
already know
I? I
what
said
Yeah,
what
you
order?
did.
What makes you
What?
because of the numbering
The
of
numbering.
Justice-
It's true that he
Oh,
caused
okay.
Taka's death.
See?
My bad.
So it's obvious Taka came after. So,
What are the things again?
His message and the Monokuma File 3. Neither of them make
We
sense.
already
Oops.
know what order they were killed in. Taka came last.
I guess.
What makes you say that?
We could also try the absorbing
Because of the
thing.
numbering of the Justice Hammers.
It's true
I-
that Hifumi was killed
well,
with Justice Hammer 3.
I was gonna say,
From a swing
what
of
is
Justice
the
Hammer 4.
Monokuma file number 3? I think that's an important.
The victims were Hifumi and Taka. The cause of death for each was the blow of the head. They thought that they were both killed with similar weapons.
Then,
Why is she getting Nightcore with it? Cut that out. Oh shoot, could he have bullets?
So, regarding Taka's death, I wonder if he
Bestie,
died before his
can I see the bullets again?
after?
Broken Wristwatch, Monokuma File 3, and Yasuhira's message.
Yasuhira's message, maybe?
What makes you say
And
that?
then,
Because of the numbering of the Justice Hammers.
Wait, let me check something. Yasuhira's message refers to this, meaning the dining hall. Yeah, this was made way before the murder. That was for AI shit.
It's true that Hifumi was killed with Justice Hammer.
The thing is, I think you're right.
While Taka's death came from a swing of Justice Hammer 4.
See? So it's obvious Taka came after.
What the fuck? Is it glitching out? I gotta
don't
do
know.
something. Yeah, I gotta do something. Reset. Okay, we're good. Everything should be good. Broken.
Regarding
How
Taka's
do you? How do you absorb? Quick select, true. Left mouse button. Okay,
I
cool.
wonder if he died before Hifumi, or perhaps it was
Maybe.
after.
We already know what order they were killed in. Taka came last.
Maybe what order?
What makes you say that?
Because of the numbering
I'm gonna
of the
try this.
Justice
No.
That makes no fucking sense. I was gonna have you figure that shit out. I don't even know what it means.
What?
There's no reason to assume that the hammers were used in the same order as their numbers.
That is the worst way. We were coming to the same conclusion.
You were
with the stupidest way possible.
Yeah, that's why I was like, you got that right. Like, I don't even care. That was me genuinely trying to do that. Like, that was me actually playing the game.
If anything, that's just another way the killer tried to disguise their actions.
So you're saying the culprit wanted us to think
You
the
should have
hammers were
given
used
the
in
evidence to say no, that didn't happen.
We have
Instead of just
actual
being
evidence.
Like, instead of being like, well, maybe this happened, you could have been like, hey, bro died at around 6.
We have actual real evidence. Actual watch on us. Whatever.
But in reality, Taka was killed before Hifumi? Okay then, let's see the proof.
Evidence that proves Taka was killed before Hifumi. I feel like there was something. Oh, we're not even get to present it. I gotta... Yeah, tell me what to spell.
Wristwatch?
Yeah, I think so. Give me an eye. Yes, the killer used a knife. But can you spell knife? Yeah.
Hope so.
That's a pro ZD bit of Danganronpa. It's a video he's like, yeah. So it seems like the victim was stabbed with a knife. But can you spell knife? Says by Monokuma.
You'll never defeat me. What the fuck are you wearing? It's my ass-kicking outfit, bitch!
It must have gotten broken when he was attacked by the killer, because as of last night...
Yeah, we know. It was working when he called us little boys and girls.
So if it wasn't broken after 6 last night, then he must have been attacked around 6 this morning.
And that would be his official time of death.
But if that's true,
I don't know if we'd call it that, but...
And before
Yeah.
Celeste was attacked this morning.
I don't think it's an official time of death, but it's a relatively close time of death.
That's right. Taka was killed before any of the other incidents took place.
That simple fact slipped past all of us. We made the wrong assumption about the order of events, all because of those justice hammers.
That's exactly why the culprit wrote the numbers on each hammer and had them increase in size.
To be fair, it was kind of dumb for us to just take the numbers at face value.
Yeah.
1, 2, I know where this is going. Motherfucking...
1, 2,
Make that wrong
3, fucking... Danganronpa, but it's Sesame Street.
That way when we saw how they were used in each instance, we easily make that wrong assumption.
Now, if Taka was killed around 6, then everyone's alibis for his murder go out the window. Because when he was killed, we hadn't met up in the dining hall yet.
That may be true in the case of Taka's murder, but all of our alibis still hold true for Hifumi's death.
That's right. With him, at least, we're all safe.
What was that?
When we heard Hifumi screaming, we were all together. Except for Hiro and Kyoko.
If
Then
you
we
are
all
pointing
ran
fingers
down
at
to
my
the
girl
nurse's
Kyoko,
office, and that's where we found his
jump off a
body.
bridge.
That's totally true. We're all in the clear.
Oh, I know! They must have recorded him screaming on a tape or something, then played it later on!
If that's true.
I love the
we're
creativity, Hero.
I love it, bro.
I don't
Keep
know.
up the good work. I don't know.
Don't just go making stuff up.
Anyway,
Bro, it's a
we all
Kim
have
Bim if I've
rock-solid
ever seen
alibis
one.
for when we heard Hifumi scream.
Yeah. I think I mentioned it before on these streams where like Hifumi strangely goes through a reverse flanderization where he starts off single note and really dumb, but then he becomes more of an endearing character as it goes on.
Since all of us were there
No.
together,
No.
clearly none of
Okay.
us could
I still hate him.
Oh, okay.
Nothing's
And
happened
it
to,
does not stop
you know,
there.
make him any
There
better.
was also the moment when we discovered his body had disappeared. When his body vanished from the nurse's office, Hina and I were in the bathroom together, while everyone else was in the equipment room, correct? And then there's the disappearance of Taka's body from the equipment room. At that time, we were all gathered together in the nurse's office because of Hifumi going missing.
Well, don't forget, I was passed out in the equipment room the whole time.
Wait,
We know, Joe.
then what if Genocide Jill did it? She could have dragged Taka's body out of there right then!
Even if she could pull
Hero,
that off,
honey.
there's no way she could have done the same with Hifumi's body. Because, as we just established, she was passed out in the equipment room when his body disappeared.
Besides, I didn't do either of them anyway.
In other words, it is impossible.
We just
Do
all
it.
take that at face value.
Killed Hifumi.
Yes, because she wouldn't do it without her signature.
Mm-hmm.
On the other hand,
Like,
Hiro
a killer
and
who
Kyoko
already
had
has a
disappeared,
signature will
so
not
they most certainly could have done
stray
those things.
from their signature. It may adapt, but they're not just gonna suddenly stray from it like that.
Mm-hmm.
So what now, Kyoko?
For now, we can't get fixated on who did it, or we'll just keep going around in circles. So instead of who, I propose we start talking about how. In particular, I think we need to figure out how Hifumi's
Like with
body
Leon.
got
That's how we
moved.
figured it out with Leon, guys.
Also, I love to think at this line, Makoto's like, finally, we're talking about it. That's been on my mind this whole time.
It's not even in his head.
Yeah.
That's true. We searched everywhere, but we couldn't figure out how to explain his body disappearing. And according to what Celeste said,
We were gone for like maybe 2 minutes and then he was gone.
his
Like
body
magic.
apparently disappeared in the 1 minute her and Hina took their eyes off of it. But to carry that much weight from the first floor up to the third in that short amount of time?
Oh man, yeah! There's no way! It'd be impossible!
Well, what if I told you there was a way to make the impossible possible?
Do you have any guesses?
Sleight of hand magic trick.
Yeah.
Chris Angel did it.
How?
The ultimate magician.
If the dead body were to move itself.
Huh?
I mean, yeah.
Dead body moved on its own?
No! Not another... Goat!
Zoink Scoob. He's,
I don't think
he
it has
is
anything to
Klaus
do with the
Hargreaves if
I think what she's implying
Klaus
is
never got on drugs. But yeah, no, I mean, I'm not shocked. Like,
Mhm.
someone doesn't just wake from being dead like that. Like,
Yeah.
to put out a "it was Hero" and then fucking die. Like,
Yeah.
We thought Hifumi was dead, but perhaps in reality he was still alive.
He was alive?
Are you saying Hifumi wasn't carried out of the nurse's office, but simply walked out on his own?
But I mean, we found his body. He was dead.
Perhaps he was simply playing dead.
That it isn't possible.
If they're going where I think they're going, I'm gonna fucking laugh.
Where do you think they're going?
No, let it play out. I don't want to take the time to discuss it.
The idea that Hifumi was still alive, is it really possible? Make your argument.
Celestial count? Probably.
Are you
maybe?
saying that
Question
when we
mark?
first found Hifumi in the nurse's office, there's a chance he was actually still alive?
No, it is impossible. Hifumi was dead, without a doubt.
And you know that how?
Surely you heard the body discovery announcement along with the rest of us. Hifumi's dead body had been found. And that is why the announcement was made.
Are we really so sure about that? Maybe the announcement was intended to signal someone else's discovery.
The body discovery announcement was only made once. That much I'm sure of.
Are you saying that when we first found Hifumi in the nurse's office, there's a chance he was actually still alive?
It is impossible.
You and your Twitch.
Hifumi was dead,
I
without a
feel
doubt.
that
And you know that how?
Surely you heard the body discovery announcement.
it's
along
gonna
with
be
the rest
the
of us.
thingy that we did
Hifumi's
earlier.
dead body had been found.
Yeah.
And that is why
but
the announcement was made.
not on that.
Are
Okay.
we really so sure about that? Maybe the announcement was intended to signal
That-
someone else's discovery.
And then shoot
Are
it
you
at...
saying that when we first found Hifumi in the nurse's office, there's a chance he was actually still alive?
At
It
the
is impossible.
not that one,
Hifumi
but the
was dead,
one
without a doubt.
And you know that how?
Surely you heard the body discovery announcement. Hifumi's dead body
Had been found. No, that's wrong.
No, that's wrong, Celeste.
Was the body discovery announcement that was made really intended for Hifumi?
Of course it was. The announcement played right after we discovered his body.
Maybe. But that was also the same time that Taka's body was found.
That's right. It wasn't long after finding his body that we heard the announcement.
So there's a good chance we've made a mistake in there somewhere. I think we've confused whether the announcement was for Hifumi or Taka.
First of all, if two bodies had been found, there really should have been two announcements.
Maybe Monokuma simply
Ask
got
the bear.
busy and rolled them together into one.
He would not.
What do you say, Monokuma? Any comment?
Well, it's a very sensitive issue, so I can't go into too much detail. But what I can say about the body discovery announcement is that it's only broadcast when 3 or more people find a dead body for the first time.
That didn't answer our question, man. We're asking if you're a lazy bum.
No, actually, that was plenty. Huh? He said it's only broadcast when a body is discovered for the first time, which means even if we find the same body again later, he won't make the announcement again. If that's true, then why was the announcement made again later on?
Huh? Later on?
Exactly. We heard the body discovery announcement
Honestly,
twice.
Jill, my beloved.
The second body discovery announcement. The first time it played was when we found each body in the nurses and the equipment room. The second time was when...
I would say, because I genuinely don't remember, actually. Is that in the file? Would that be in the file?
I don't think so. No.
Yeah, I genuinely don't remember.
Alright, I'll answer.
I got it!
And both bodies were
We
rediscovered.
heard it a second time in the repository. when we rediscovered the two bodies.
Ding dong, ding dong. A body's been discovered after a certain amount of time.
It didn't seem weird at the time, but it contradicts what Monokuma just told us, doesn't it?
Exactly. If we were actually rediscovering both bodies, the announcement shouldn't have played.
Then in reality, when the two dead bodies were rediscovered, one of them was actually being discovered for the first time.
So, when we found Hifumi the first time in the nurse's office, he wasn't actually dead yet. Meaning, he wasn't actually found dead until we came upon him in the repository.
And that's just part
Did they ever talk about how they track who's actually dead?
No.
Damn.
But the thing I will say is the way Monokuma like makes sure everything going smoothly is he has cameras everywhere, so he knows exactly what's happening to his vision on camera, right?
Yeah.
But like Hifumi like having a little bit of air left in him after like being quote unquote killed or whatever happened. Monokuma can't really tell that on camera, right? He's not checking a heart pulse.
Yeah.
You know? So
See, that's what I was asking, like, because I wanted to know if he had like an actual like scientific tracking of it.
no, he's just watching on cameras. He's like, all right, that person seems dead.
There's one
So-
other thing that leads me to believe he was still alive in the nurse's office.
The group could collectively decide to, like, stage one of their deaths
Yeah,
and full Monokuma. That's cool.
that's actually really cool to think about. There's one thing that leads me to believe he was still alive in the nurse's office.
Because he was super good at playing dead! Bada bing, bada boom!
That is the worst logic I have ever heard. But honestly, I do not think there's anything that can prove he was still alive.
Okay then, let's take another look at the events surrounding the discovery of his body. Then it should become clear whether he was really alive or not.
This whole thing is pointless.
Sorry, Twitch. There has to be proof that shows that Hifumi was still alive. I had to find it and show it to everyone. Make your argument.
The glasses.
The glasses.
The
Here's one
glasses.
thing we do.
with my glasses.
The first time we found
You've
Hifumi's
never
body
watched that
was in the
movie.
nurse's office.
Scooby-Doo?
And then, while me and
No.
Celeste were in the bathroom, his body disappeared.
And the next time we saw his body, it was in the repository.
But when you compare his body before being moved and his body after being moved, other than the change in how it was positioned, there was no notable difference.
There. Get her ass.
No,
Fuck her
it's
up.
wrong.
Fuck her up, Makon.
In fact, there was one clear difference between Hifumi in the nurse's office and the repository. His
Bro didn't
glasses.
take the time to clean up the blood on his face, but was like, here, I gotta see to walk up the stairs.
Yeah.
That fact alone proves that he was only playing dead in the beginning.
Perhaps you'd like to fill the rest of us in?
When we found Hifumi in the nurse's office, his glasses were covered with blood. But when we found him again later in the repository, they were spotless. And I found the item he used to wipe them clean in the nurse's office trash can.
The evidence I found was... This is like a no-brainer, so I'm just...
Yeah. I kind of didn't even realize we were having to do anything.
Was a feature in a certain cartoon mascot.
One look at the bloodstain on the cloth should make things clear. This piece of cloth was used to wipe Hifumi's glasses clean. And the mascot on the cloth is the same one that's on the digital camera, right? And whose digital camera was it? Hifumi's, of course.
The character was Princess Piggles from Demon Angel Pretty Pudgy Princess. I think.
Yeah.
You remember that, Heber?
I highly doubt anyone
Do we
but
need to have a
Hifumi would
conversation?
have brought something like this to school.
I see your point. And the only people here who wear glasses are...
I wouldn't be caught dead using a tacky piece of garbage like that.
I believe that 100%.
I believe. Yeah, I didn't even need you to say that for me, bro. There was no question.
A few tissues is all I need to keep my glasses clean.
Then there's no
I
question.
believe that as well.
He belonged to Hifumi.
So what you're saying is... What exactly?
What I'm saying is, the blood on his glasses was wiped away using his own glasses cleaning cloth.
Even if that is true, it does not mean he wiped the blood off himself.
But who would benefit from a clean pair of glasses other than the glasses owner?
That's a good point.
And it must have been him, right?
So let's assume that Hifumi was still alive in the nurse's office. He pretends to be dead. Then when he's alone, he wipes his glasses clean so he can see. Then he stands up and walks out on his own 2 feet. And with that, the impossible task of moving his copious corpse becomes possible, wouldn't you say?
But then, if he
My
was
new
just
band name.
pretending to be dead,
Copious corpses?
Yeah.
what was with all that blood? Was it paint or something?
The fridge in the nurse's office contains packs of blood for emergencies. He probably used one of those.
He figured if he was gonna play dead, he should go all out, so he just dumped it everywhere! But he got crazy with it and had to wipe his glasses off when he was done! God, what an idiot!
They
And
could
if
never
Hifumi
make me
was
hate
still
you, Jill.
alive at that point, the disappearance of Taka's body is easily explained. It should be perfectly obvious who must have moved Taka's corpse.
The one who moved Taka's body was... Hifumi.
I got it!
Okay. Hifumi.
If
I
the
got it.
Hifumi had been Hifumi,
While we were all gathered in the nurse's office, he went to the equipment room and took Taka's body.
that also explains how the door to the repository got locked.
And I imagine it was over Chihiro, but we'll never truly know.
Well, after the bodies disappeared, we all went looking for them, right? So me and Sakura headed for the repository. But when we got there, the door was locked.
And the repository door can only be locked from the inside. Which means, when Hina and Sakura got to the repository, someone was already inside.
And it could only have been Hifumi, who just finished stashing Taka's body there.
He convinced us all he was dead, and when he saw his chance, he dragged Taka's body to the repository. So, Hifumi wasn't just another victim in this case. He was one of the assailants.
But that means he took part in the murders.
I just can't believe it.
Come on, guy. Are we really surprised?
If you're having trouble,
They literally
would you
were
like me to
fighting
show you
over a
one more
computer
piece of
that
evidence?
he continued to go try to have relations with.
I think he literally said the words, "I'll kill him."
There's more?
He did, actually.
Oh, absolutely. The single biggest fact pointing to his involvement has yet to be revealed. You know what I'm talking about, right, Makoto? The item he took off of Taka's lifeless body?
The thing that Hifumi stole from Taka. Could it be
The note?
the note? There's a lot of papers in this case.
I got it! You're talking about the note Hifumi had hidden away, aren't you?
Hidden note?
That's right. We found it stuffed in his pants.
What? In his pants?
Yes.
That leads me to think
his
that
pants.
Hifumi was the mole, though. If they're, ever gonna answer that question.
Okay, well, forget about the pants for now.
Because he felt the
Take a
need
look
to
at what
hide
the
it
note
from
says.
everyone else.
Okay. Yeah. I found a hole that we could use to escape. Monaco can't find out. Let's meet in the equipment room at
That's the
6
note I
a.m.
was telling you about. The one that told me where to go. Huh? Wait, this one's a little different. In my note it said, Monokuma can't find out, so don't tell anyone else for
He's
now.
not guilty
Let's meet
at
in the
all.
rec room at 1 a.m.
Hero?
Mm-hmm. Guilty person would have
Then this
not
note
pointed out
isn't
that
the
it was
same
different.
one Hero got.
Hmm.
It's not the same?
In other words, the killer got in touch with another person besides Hiro. And that person could only have been...
Taka, me,
Okay.
Hafumi's pants.
I got it! That's right! Taka! The killer used this note to draw out Taka and murder him.
Hello? Over here! Objection! Objection! I don't really understand what's going on, but Hifumi had that letter, right? So whoever wrote it wasn't drawing out TikTok, they were drawing out Huffy!
Just to be clear, TikTok is Taka and Huffy is Hifumi, right?
Yes, keep up, but also Jill, I need to hear more of these
You
nicknames.
ruin it every time!
Man, Genocide's Jack is seriously scary, but still, I can't let her get to me. It's time for... Oh, I thought it was rhythm game. Fuck, I don't know.
Huffy had the note, right?
Yeah.
Then the person it was intended for must have been Huffy!
But remember what the note said. What time did it say to meet?
6 a.m., I believe.
The time doesn't matter! The note has nothing to do with TikTok!
I will say, TikTok's a cute name for him.
Yeah. A lot cuter than Hitler. Can I see the...
Yeah. Oh, sorry. Spotless hammer, broken wristwatch, blue tarp. Sorry. Fumi's glasses, spotless
But
hammer,
remember what
clean
the note
cloth,
said.
broken wristwatch.
What time did it say to meet?
6 a.m., I believe.
The time doesn't matter!
Watch.
The note has nothing to do with TikTok!
The time mentioned in the note. Blah blah blah.
Yeah.
Then the person it was intended for
The
must
6
have been
a.m.
Huffy!
But remember what the note said. What time did it say to meet?
6 a.m., I believe.
Oh,
The time doesn't matter! The note has nothing to do with TikTok!
I think it's this one, maybe? Yeah.
No, that's wrong.
No, that's wrong.
No, there absolutely is a connection.
What the hell are you talking about?
The note said to meet at 6
I
a.m.
love the way she said
which is the
that.
same time
Yeah.
Taka was murdered. We've already proven that using his wristwatch. But there's more. Look where the note says to meet. The equipment room, right?
Which is where Taka was killed. I see.
So, Taka was murdered at both the time and place written in the note. I think that should be plenty to show that this note was definitely meant for Taka.
Well, when you put it like that... No further objections!
I love her voice work in this. It's so good.
Yeah.
Then someone used that.
I
note
wish
for
to
Taka.
be able to
Just the
capture
same
like
as me.
half of that at some point, because oh my god.
Yeah.
The culprit really is a cold-blooded monster. Telling people they found a way out.
But if they gave
And
it up
also
to
killed 2
Taka,
people. Anyways.
What was Hifumi doing with it?
Stuffed down his pants, no less!
Most likely, Hifumi stole it off Taka's corpse after he died.
Huh? He stole it?
Where's your proof? Go ahead, show us.
Proof that Hifumi stole the note from Taka is...
The ripped piece. I find it so funny that Byakuya is like constantly like you can't tell if he's like just being an ass or he's like, go ahead Makoto, I know you got this.
Cause he always just throws it on Makoto. He's like, Makoto, you can answer.
But also the way he says it, it's very much like a fine line between like, you know, go ahead, genius, like tell us what you think, and like, you got this, don't worry about it.
If I'm right about this, the sheet of paper this piece came from is...
It sounds like a dad who doesn't have a great grasp on good parenting yet.
Yeah.
I knew it! It fits perfectly with the note we found hidden on Hifumi.
You're just now testing
Yeah, I was
that?
about to say.
You're testing your defense during the trial?
Yup. They're from the same piece of paper.
Hifumi had the note meant for Taka, while Taka's corpse still grasped a small piece of that note. There's only one way to explain it.
Taka died clutching the note. Hifumi tried to free the note from his death grip, leaving behind only one small scrap. Did I get all that right?
And then Makoto had to fucking bust his ass trying to get
knew
to
the
him.
note was important.
Exactly. Which proves that he was an accomplice in the murder.
Whoa. Yeah. After seeing all this, Hifumi was super involved in this whole thing for sure. In fact, he was behind the whole thing. In fact, he's still alive!
Sorry, no. When we found him in the repository, Hifumi was truly and completely dead. The second body discovery announcement proves that.
So then, who killed Hifumi?
Whoever did is the mastermind, the true killer.
He was killed in the repository. So he must have been killed not long after transporting Taka's body.
So, he must have been killed after Taka's body vanished, but before we found both bodies in the repository.
During that time, we'd all split up and were searching for Taka's missing body. In other words, during that time, none of us have alibis.
Wait, but me and Sakura were together.
Stop trying to steal the spotlight.
Yeah, like I said, that's... If it were like you and Celeste, or Sakura and Byakuya, or you and Jill, yeah, that would be a pretty fair alibi. But because of how close the two of them are, that is not an alibi.
Yeah.
Anyway, when they were killed bothers me too. But there's something that's been bothering me even more.
And what might that be?
The weapon they used to kill Hifumi.
I thought we were just gonna start the thing. Do we want to end it there?
I mean, yeah, we can. We solved half the case.
We are halfway through the case. I feel like
Yeah.
this might be a good time to start.
I feel like this is the best place to stop if we're gonna stop in the middle of it.
Yeah. I'm not stopping you. Well, I don't know. I think we could end it there for now. It's been like 3-ish hours. You could finish it, man. I don't know. How do you feel about it?
I mean, I'd rather not go super late because I have to be up and all that by like 7 in the morning, and it is currently 10.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we could end it there then. But yeah, we found out a lot of the case. Hifumi was actually one of the assailants. Was the one who moved himself. And that's fucking crazy. We got to think about the whole implications of that. We don't know who the true mastermind is. We don't know who actually killed Hifumi. And we don't know anything else really. We got a lot of work done here though. Next time we'll finish it off. We'll see you in execution. That'll be fun. Next time on Danganronpa, 10:30 at Tuesday next week. Stay in tune for tomorrow. That'll be Hollow Knight. Hollow Knight is coming up tomorrow night at 8:30 p.m. EST. This is gonna be on YouTube.
Stealing time slots.
Fuck. I claimed it first though. I can move it. No, I can't. I'll see what I can do about the schedule. I could see.
I was kidding.
Anyways, I will see you dudes in the next video. Yeah, I started off with copying one YouTuber. I'm copying another now.
Fair enough.
Yo, Jupe, the time.
The time.